Why does this keep going over there? Oh, because I play some other game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The occasional story you hear about some company that says in the that they'll give to the first person who asks for it. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, there are lawyers and other subhumans out there who actually love reading those documents, right? The document that I wrote needs to be written. It was a summary of the work my team did in the last month, so people will actually do something about the thing we found. Did you include that about 15% of the time was spent writing this document? Because that's important as well. So the last 15% of your document is going to detail how you wrote the document, because that's... Oh yeah, says it's... But the title says Doom, schedule says O&I. What? I don't know how many times I fixed this goddamn thing here. It says Factorio, and I bet if I update it one more time, it reverts. No, it says category... Title says Doom, Monday Factorio due to Doomed Eternal Tuesday. Category says Factorio. And the schedule, sure, might have missed that one. I'm not going to do that now because I kind of want to play the game if that's okay with you. There. Well, then make sure that at least 5% of the document is about, and then we wrote this damn document.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Hello, Jesus. Welcome. Thank you for the 18 months. I know. I'm not just giving you a hard time. I know that sometimes documents are important, and you want to log what you've actually done, so that you can come back to it. And otherwise, things just become, oh yeah, we had a lot of great thoughts, but now we're just moved away somewhere else. And
champion returns.
We forgot about it.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Buffs, for the 27 months. Look at that. Buffs are one of the few with a founder badge and the 2 months badge as well, 2-year badge as well. I think we could do, not really, but all right, almost. We could definitely do that one. There, and these ones are built. Cool. All right, so let's talk about what is going on today. We have the Nodder wall all along the edge here, except this one. So that's one of the things we're going to do today, but not this. First thing, we want to do some stuff. 2-year badge in time for Christmas. Sounds good. I know, BJB, and I sometimes I'm also way for, like, you've been working on something for a month and you've been having meetings and you've been discussing things, and then afterwards you go like, all right, back to work. Like, well, are we not going to sort of capture all the stuff we've done, sort of, because as soon as people walk out this meeting, no one's going to remember it. I've had so many of those meetings where people are discussing for 2 hours and then someone knocks on the door and goes like, oh, I have the meeting room now. It's like, oh, right, yeah. All right, good meeting. Yep, good talk. Then everyone goes out. It's like, what's the point? Pity you can't add Patreon to this. What do you mean by that? Add Patreon to this. Unfortunately, Conrad's stats don't work today. Hello, an extra job. Said you should leave meeting where you provide no input. Yes. I left the company instead. Or got left off the whatever. Huh. Why is no one's flying out? Guys, you have enough. Why is this one not coming out? It should be going out there, right? Something should go. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so it was just slow. Please, without the internal documentation, that still needs to be done. Got paid to leave the company. I think is how it sounded. Like it went, yeah. Something with Patreon for longer than Twitch. Just wondering if it's linked. Nope, it's not linked. But I know, Ning. You're Ning on Patreon. it would make no sense from a Twitch perspective. This is a Twitch platform. They wouldn't promote, like, go like, hey, here's a badge for not using our platform. So it's not gonna happen. But what I do is, let's see, do we have any of those? Nope. Any of the Templars of the Path. Wow, there's a lot of moderators in here. But in VIPs, Heimdall, speak up, so we can see your beautiful VIP badge. Here, let's go that. Anyway, so Templars of the Path get a special VIP badge here. Go to look while studying for the course I started yesterday. Sounds good. There we go. Look at that. It's a lot of moderators. Yes. I mean, just the number of moderators will increase until the chat improves. I don't know if that works. We're gonna make another location for solar. We're gonna tap this coal. No, this one. That's what we promised at the end of the last stream, and I think that's what we're gonna do first. Yeah, let's go. Where are you going? You're going to 2. Is 2 the right place to go? Yeah, I guess so. Hello, St. Cabbage. We assume they are VIPs in our hearts. Most are. Not all, but most are. Or even super VIPs. Let's see. We're going to go down here and tap this coal. And if anyone's up to date with what's happening in the political arena in Denmark, I'm gonna tap it like it's some political intern. Yeah, because that's what all the politicians have been doing, and they've all been doing it. It's only now that all the skeletons come out of the woodworks, and it's just everyone has just been groping on the youth members of the political parties. How's Denmark handling COVID-19? If you ask the Danish press, poorly. It's a violation of basic human rights. It is unacceptable. But if you compare it to a lot of other European countries, I think a lot of European countries would love to have the numbers we have here. We have the best numbers. No, we don't. But we have it's okay. But I think the same can probably be said for the other Nordic countries, because we are generally not very social creatures. So the whole idea of just you have to stay away from other people, I go like, yeah, I know. I've been practicing this for my whole life. So I suppose it's probably easier when you're just antisocial as a culture. Probably helps as well. Whoa, can I just please have my updates back? Huh. What the hell are we gonna do if I can't blame Factorio for the updates? Interesting. Seems like a lovely place. Yeah, try coming here in November. Then I had someone who was considering moving here from South Africa, from Cape Town. I understand the reason why she wanted to move, and I supported her, but I was like, before you decide, come to Denmark in November. So she came to Denmark in November, and she still wanted to come here. And I was like, all right, you're very welcome, but you have to see it not in May when everything is bright green and the weather is nice. No, you got to see it in November when it's just pitch black and raining all day, every day. Very active member in one of the youth political parties, and from what I've seen, there's a lot of skeletons yet. Yep. Yeah, I know. But, I mean, the old saying that says, what do all men with power want? More power. It also goes, what do all men with power want? Young, willing girls. And that's as old as time itself. And whether that's a political party or it's a teacher or whatever it is, it's just always the same. So, nothing new under the sun. I think it's going to be this configuration, basically. How many months of miserable weather in Denmark? Do you want it per year? Because then it's about 12. Nah, it's basically Denmark is mainly spring and fall, and there's nothing in between. We don't really have summers, we don't really have winters. It's just spring and fall. Now it's never like super hot. It can be uncomfortably warm, but come from someone like Gareth who's living in Texas, then I wouldn't say like really hot, because that's not really the case. All right, we'll grab this one, I guess. Let's check this and see where that leads us. That's too big. That's what she said. The intern. Yep. Okay, so this is our new... Can we swing it around like this? Yeah, sure. Let me see. This... is that actually correct? Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Uses air conditions, everything doesn't count. True. So basically Denmark is New Jersey? No, not really. You can't compare it to anything on the East Coast or West Coast for that matter, because I lived in Boston, and you can say, yeah, it's windy and it's raining, and it's raining more in Boston than it is in Seattle, and it's more windy than in Chicago. So yeah, it's windy and it's rainy, but you also have the Gulf Stream pretty close, so you got a lot of just really hot summers and cold winters in Boston, for example. Now, granted, New Jersey is not as far north, but still. Ganymede 2. Awesome. Awesome. Basically, since Denmark is just a small bunch of islands, then all the water around sort of keeps the temperature in check. So it never gets really hot, never gets really cold, and it's just like spring and fall all year. But that's okay. You get used to it. Well, that's not correct. So let's not do that. Cut. All right. So, yeah, there was a question. Alexis, this looks great, bro. Hey, bro, dude, what's up? See, it would be better if this was 10,000 bits, but okay, then take the 10,000 channel points instead. Yo, dude, this is my base. You know, I don't know. But if you want to really just dig in and figure, oh, that's so awesome. Then I am uploading every week on YouTube a summary of my base, what's going on in the previous week. That'll get everyone up to date. I will do a base tour, but I won't do it right now. I'll do the base tour. That's so beautiful. That's just, that's poetically beautiful, this thing I've built here. Oh, man. I will not do it right now. I'll do it after the first break. How about that? Because more people sort of get here around 9-ish. Your YouTube channel is super fun. I don't think you got the right channel, and I don't think my channel is super fun. It can be educational, and it can be sleep-inducing, mildly entertaining, but I don't think super fun is the right word you're looking for. And then have we done more than 50 kilometers, 50 miles to the sea? No, less than that. It's more like 50 kilometers. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some more of these. Let's bring in the train. It actually got here. There. More mining. Many more mining. There and there. And it's now established. And these ones will be not. No. Will be called X. Ta-da! Alright, so that was the first coal initiative. But this is clean coal, so it's okay. It's clean coal. What a shame. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can at least get one. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. What do you think about the announced 1.1 train improvements? Wouldn't that allow for super comfortable train schedules? Yes, I think so. I'm looking forward to digging in and trying to see. I think it'll be... It was quite evident from the way that they announced it or the way that they mentioned it that they are really proud of that solution. Which is okay. It also seemed like a very, very clean solution to a rather complex problem. And that's also enough. Exactly enough. Good. So we got this one, and I will just head back home. There. And we did have one of those that didn't work. Here we have a notification. 4 is slow. I mean, didn't I build one and... Where's the coal coming from? Huh. Wow, they're cheeky bastards. Seriously. Someone really needs to go out here and teach them a lesson about common decency. Is that the green one? Yep, it is. You don't need to be here anymore. You can... hold on, let's go for the green one. Oh. Just go. You have repair packs and you have those. Okay, so how about just going down here? I want to see if anyone has taken any damage. Whoops. That's a thing here. Yes. So, green goes there. Got it. I think it's worth being proud of. It sounds like a great solution that combines well with other things in the game. Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. I'm not trying to discount their team, and the funny thing is we've been talking about this problem as being more or less an intractable problem, and then it turns out to just go like, well, we can just tell them that it's not allowed to go more than 2 to one location. I go like, ah, yeah, that's pretty clever. I don't know how I would design a base to really utilize it, because now I've been so ingrained that I should not use many-to-many networks, so I do all sorts of quirks to avoid it, and then now it's go like, yeah, why not? Just do all-to-all and then go, here's 1 million iron deposits, here's 1 million iron smelting locations, you go figure it out. I'm just going to set up some breaks. So I don't forget. I don't know if we have Tree later here to remind me. They're basically making it so that on a train station you can, I don't know how the UI is going to look, but you can specify the maximum number of trains that are allowed to route to this station. Which means if you have 10 iron pickups and 1 or 2 iron drop-offs, then usually you would go like, all right, these 5 go to 1 and these 5 go to 2, but then they sort of unevenly load and distances, and you want to add a third one, and then how do you manually reallocate things? But now you can just go like on the receiving station, you can just say maximum 5, and the other one maximum 5. When you add a third station, you go like, maximum 3 for each. Which means that as soon as they start, as I understand it, as soon as the train starts heading towards a station, it makes a reservation on the station, and then increments by 1. I hope you can also extract the reservation out on a circuit network, but that's probably not there. Yeah, I can't help but use Altien now in all my games. I know that's also yeah. I feel the same, but then I have to sort of do new stuff. Did you build it? Nope. You have 1.2. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. Just these two. Yeah. Would it help if I took them out and put them back in? It would help, wouldn't it? There we go. You just needed motivation. It's what we all need. A pat on the back. Or turn it the other way around. You only do work when your manager looks at you. So that's how we're going to play. Yeah, most friendly house spider. Yeah, I have some pretty friendly house spiders. Yeah, no, they, as far as I know, they haven't said anything about that, but that's also what I'm saying. I'm hoping. Ah, really? What about this one? Must be somewhere that we've taken damage along this. Nope. All right, that's interesting. A bit surprising though, but interesting. So you can go all the way up here because I know that there's at least... Is that a straight line that... Where the hell is it? Oh, there you are. Yeah, you can get up there. So that's not a problem. You can get up there. There's a few broken things. Cool. Hospital starts packing 4 rocket launchers. I'm moving. Yep. I mean, that's... Imagine that's what it is like for JD. That's... And everyone else in Down Underland. Now I heard that the magpies are attacking. They're not venomous, but they're attacking? Damn. Great. So, oh, they're still attacking. Good thing we have a Spidertron coming in. They're kind of annoying, these ones. That's actually... But we also have pretty good... Oh, look at that. Just eating my updates. Stupid biters. That's the worst part of the biters. Where's the Spidertron? I have no idea. Ah, far away. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is probably this one. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. And I'm also going to take this one. That's going to be there. Go. Can you nuke same spider would that? No. Show us your bonus window? Can you please show us your bonus window? What the hell is a bonus window? Oh, bonus window. Ah, the bonus window. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, this one. Where be them lasers? There. Plus 720% and shooting speed 220. There we go. All right. I am going to grab some of that and build my own. So this one will be an offshoot here. Close. Yeah, so I would say they are... Why can I not click this? Oh, because I'm carrying a blueprint. Never mind. And... Oops. Can I build on deep water? Oh, that one. There's still deep water down here. And also some deep water up here. Let's get that one out. There. I'm scared of using too many bots because it could lag my potato PC. Well, I don't know what kind of potato PC you have, but robots are kind of not really bad for updates, generally. So if you're transporting things with robots, then you're probably going to transport them anyway, and that anyway could potentially be worse. Hello, the Silence Gamer. Welcome. See, I'm deliberately doing this because if I started doing like landfill under exactly the lines where I would have roboports, then I think anyone who's watching my Death World would have post-traumatic stress and be curled up in a ball from me just doing landfill underneath them. Man, there's some people raging in the comments about, get a fucking blueprint, I'm done with this shit. Like, alright, goodbye then. How's it going today? It's going excellent. What could possibly go wrong? It's Monday, and a new week has begun. What more could you wish for? Maybe another week ending, I guess. Let's grab this one. Four. All right. But isn't this kind of the same as no robot satisfactory? But isn't this kind of the same as no robot satisfactory? I have no idea what you mean. Do you see robots? Do you see what these things are? They're robots. I have 30,000 robots, and when playing satisfactory, I have fucko. So I don't really see how that would, how you would see that that's the same. 30,000? 0. Not the same. Not the same at all. Oh, you're moving? Actually you should. No, it doesn't matter. Oop. For the robots, sure. One of my production cells, we'll just take one here. It doesn't look good on stream because all this the robots flying around is bad for the compression. It really is amazing how fast the Death World knocks me out, but also kind of annoying because I want to follow the thing. Oh. It's more fun as you progress. Satisfactory turns into an unfun grind as you progress. Two very different games. Yes. In this playthrough, you are walking around building most things yourself with the help of some robots versus having a swarm of house robots. No. It's nothing at all like it. Nothing at all like it. The playthrough I played before was, what was it called? It was called Brave New World. In that one, I did not have a character, so it was purely an RTS perspective, so I didn't have a character. So I really missed the fact that I could go out and interact with the world. I can do that in this game, in this playthrough. And just because I'm moving around doesn't mean that it's not the same as not having any robots. It's two very, very different things. Are we missing anything? Nope. Those ones are super annoying up there. Green one, by the way. Are you done here? Yeah, you're done. Let's go down here and repair some things. Ooh, but that's kind of risky because it could decide to just lob some... Yep, some of those things. Alright, let's do repairs here. Bum-ba-dum! We got level 50. Ah, nothing. Okay, cool. I think I'll just go up to our friendly neighborhood location. What? I just realized, let's fix this camera. It's a new camera. This one. So. Yeah, so Red One, I think you could have phrased your question in a better way than isn't it the same as Satisfactory? Because it's nothing like Satisfactory. I am leveraging the robots to an extreme degree in this one. Look at my 30,000 robots here, running around, flying around technically. So I'm definitely leveraging robots in a way that could not be done in Satisfactory because there are none. And aside from this, well, the part about sort of walking around and interacting with the world, well, I wouldn't call that to be sort of Satisfactory-esque. That's kind of the essence of playing Factorio as well. So don't feel that's anything that Satisfactory could have any kind of patent on. Do you play any RTS games? StarCraft, Age of Empires? Nope. I played a lot of StarCraft back in my days when I was young and StarCraft was young. I played a lot of StarCraft 2 right when it came out, and then I died of stress and then realized that's not for me. But I do watch a lot of StarCraft. I watch all of GSL. I mean, I watch all StarCraft 2 casted by Tastosis. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, if you want to just borderline troll, then you're doing great. What? I think you should move this building station because you won't have space to expansion downwards. Really? I have plenty of space to. I can expand down there, there. I can expand up here, all the way out there. I can expand over here. As long as I don't touch that one, so I bridge it. You know, Afro, I have a lot of space. All I need to do is start getting some of these. Good. And then I will... Oh, this one. You are not going to number 2. You're going to number 4. And you're going to go there until empty. Nah, don't care about empty, just inactivity. That's fine. And on top of that, we will take the landfill train. We'll also go to number 4 until empty. It'll do that a few times. Actually, I'll also do that in activity. Yeah. Doom Eternal tomorrow? Absolutely. I was playing Doom Eternal this morning. I completed 3 of the missions on Ultraviolence and died once. I mean, used a few extra lives and such, but I died once. I'm not super happy. 0 is a lot better than 1 in this case. Whoa. That's a lot of action. But, you know, I'm old and slow. Nope, I can't connect the solar farms to one network, and it will also not make any sense because then it would fly from this location and try to go across this area, and that would not work. So no, they have to be separate networks because you want this one to feed all this area, and you want this one to feed all this area, and this one to feed this area. But you can't really have this one put solar panels down here because then it'll fly across the main base, and I don't want them to be linked. So for that, it doesn't work. I could link this one and that one, but I don't think that would be a good idea, so I'm not. Oh, right. I know what I'm missing. I'm missing 1,000 construction bots. You're an idiot. Where are my construction bots at? I have 5,000 construction bots, but I have no clue where they are. Huh. Maybe they... usually they would be near this location, yeah? So after all, this is where they are. Yep. Where they bring stuff home. Yeah, that's something. We're at 400. It's pathetic numbers. Right, you know what? I can force them to come home. Aha. Can I? Yeah, I can. I kind of can. So just tell my robots, go pick up this crap. And they will invariably come back home. Let's see. And they will come back to this area-ish. What? An upgrade planner? Weird. I'll take it. Thanks to Spidertron, you can never lose his car again. Instead, he decided to lose his construction bots. Well... that's a lot of coal we have here. 46,000? Eh. Come on, robots. You can do it. Just parking. Yes, as expected. These ones also. It takes a while. Some more. We need to have 1,100. How does Outpost 4 work? Do the bots automatically build something? Yes. As soon as I send some bots there. Oof, we're really just struggling on, I don't know, ticks and stuff. 29. It's not much. Not much. I mean, where are they being brought to? Yeah, we're trying to get some stuff in here, but it's not really working. 32, what are we at? We're at 800. That was super unsuccessful. Weirdly, oddly unsuccessful. I'll show you how it works when we get robots there, because I need robots in there before it actually works. Hello, that's enough. Well, it's not enough, but it's getting there. I'll just wait for the rest to get in. Love watching swarms of bots. Yeah, especially when you have like a train coming in and then all the robots just swarm in. That looks so good. Where are we at? 99. 102. There. 1,000 robots should be enough to get us going. Why don't I build main base walls? Because I don't build walls. I don't believe in it. It's fake news. Walls are not needed. I have said many an episode ago that hello Red Maverick, that I don't need walls in this base. So that's what I'm doing. Is that a power switch in my base? Oh, it absolutely is. It's an SR latch with a power switch. Oh, look at that. You got company. Oh, that's so lovely. Pew, 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 pew. And you can also go down and mush that one. Green one. Tweet, tweet. Go out there. Finally found a use of it? No, I just had a blueprint that did it. Here, and there. 1,000 robots are now here. I will go back. Got it. And I will take... a blueprint. So just landfill and landfill this one as well. And let's also go take care of this. Ta-da! So, trains, robots. Yeah, you can't build any more, right? Why can you not build any more? Seriously? Build stuff. Okay, now I'm weirded out. You have 78,000 landfill. Should be enough, right? It's me or Big Logistics Network doesn't work well when using construction robots. It works, but stuff like this happens where I go like, go! Because it somehow built a queue of all the commands I've said, and now it, I don't know, it's iterating through them, but not really getting anywhere. Actually, I shouldn't take this one. See, there we go. Finally, they fly out. So this is one more of a fire and forget. So we built this, and when we have built sufficiently, we can go here. Oh, wow, 67 ticks. All right, things are not great right now. 249 ticks. Are we still live? Do you guys see me? I have no lost frames. So it's connection to the server or... Okay, how is it I check whether this is... I'm not stalling on updates. My latency is just absolutely terrible. You're finally stable to me. Oh, thank you. It's nice of you. So updates, not a problem. 9 ticks. We're back. We're back. I think just did a bit of porn that had to be downloaded. I mean, or uploaded. It's nothing for my 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, latency just went away when complained about it. Yep. That's I mean, so many questions go away when you complain about it, and by that measure, we can deduce that you should just complain about everything, and then everything will pass. This too shall pass. Okay, done that. Done that. We've done this one. We've built a new location. Great, green one. I'm gonna just go there. Just clean these out, because why not? And you're just gonna go down there, and then I guess the next one, I mean, I'm just gonna babysit this one just a bit. The thing is, well, I could and I also should make it here, but I also have to make sure that this one, I have to mark this as a train, because I'm gonna get this one off here, and then I'm gonna probably get this one as an off branch as well. Yeah, so these ones go in here.
Back.
Hey, the Silence Gamer, thank you for the 3 months.
Greatly
Appreciate it. Yeah, so this one will go in here, this one will go into that one, and then I don't need anything. I don't think I'll take this 14 anytime soon. And we have a little branch that we could use for something, but otherwise we'll branch off of this one as needed. For example, 4. But we can also branch this one over to this. That's probably good. All right, let's get the green up here. Ah, so much more quiet, despite the fact that we still have a few. Yeah, that was like 2 seconds before I hit the end stream yesterday. Austin Plays donated 20 gift subs, so pretty awesome. Very surprising, to say the least. Your videos... Your voice is too soporific? Caused me to be sleepy, and I can't continue to study like that. Soporific. Okay, I'm sorry. At least they can provide sleep therapy. Yay. Too bad I can't even keep someone like you awake. But oh well. Just embrace your talents. Guided meditation videos. Well, I do actually, I do meditate myself. So maybe it's not that far off. And have been for 25 years. So come at me. And except not right now, because I'm not going to take a break. I'm just going to meditate for 2 minutes. That's what I do in all breaks. I do meditate. Yeah, it's nothing about sleep sleep therapy. Tending to induce drowsiness or sleep. The motion of a train had a somewhat soporific effect. The Nila's Factorio stream had a somewhat soporific effect. Oh, okay. There you go. Title updated. And speaking of nothing, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break, and then I'll be back in 2 minutes. Damn, I need a haircut. Oh, by the way, why did no one comment that I've moved myself? No one noticed? Anyway, now I'm moved back. Anyway, see you guys in 2 minutes. Ha! I'm faster than the mods. I am proud of that. So, I'm also back again. So, I'll deal with the game and you'll deal with the... Oh, really? I guess. Not until you realize the truth, there is no move. Then you'll see it is not Ninos who moves, but it is actually yourself. Yes. I mean, that's just basic theory of relativity, isn't it? It's just about your frame of reference. So, it's just a curvature in space-time. Boom, boom, boom. See, so this is how it works for whoever was asking how. For something, these laser corners. Oh, rounding them? Or whatever it's called. And that one, oh, 30. Okay, that's something. Okay, so the next task on our agenda is checking what's not working. Number 3 has been not working for a long time, so let's just have a look at it. That one, and I think it's one of those we know. 3 is the outermost one. Really? That really should be working by now. It's weird that it's not working. It's 3/4, but I have tons of productivity, so it's a bit strange. Oh, the other one is unloading. Okay, cool. So now I won't have this warning anymore. Well, now I won't have this. Whoa, 13? Yeah, we need the green one up here. Just go down there and take that one. Do you travel with relativistic speed? I don't know. Maybe? How would I know? I don't know actually how I would know whether I do that. So I might. At the cut corner, the angle may vary, but 45-degree one is the most used, but you also see 30 degrees in mechanical pieces. Okay, cool. Roundover is the outside corner. Okay. That sounds more like a carpenter thing than a mechanical engineer thing. Did we get that one? Yes. Where are you going? I have no clue. But oh yeah. Where you're going, you don't need roads. You actually do need roads because you're trying to cross a lake. So lake. There. Try that one. Okay. I am going to build something great and awesome, and it's right here. Let's go here and block everything. Block the traffic, but it gets worse than that. Because I'm also going to block the other lane so that there's absolutely no chance of going anywhere. And you're going to get there. Traffic is officially blocked. Didn't you want to tap the copper? Not really. I don't need it. I wanted to tap this one, but then it was no, this one, and then I tapped that one. I don't think I need to tap copper because every one of these 11 ones are working, so I don't technically need any more right now. I need to go out and take care of these blinky things, so get that taken care of. Your personal choo-choo trained to serve a purple locomotive. They are absolutely right. Perfect. All right, time to remove some of these. This is a dangerous place to go. And I just removed my signals, so now I can't even see them coming. Perfect. Landfill? Got it. What? Why? It's all green, so go. Let's see. I'm here. That is the right place, I think. Oh, hold on. I can just do this one's way better. Oh no, it's not. Don't want to use blueprints because then I use all my robot batteries. Don't want to do that, so I'm gonna slog my way through this despite the update killing me. Yeah. We're not. Oh no! Redo. Load a save. No. The world has come to an end. All right, that's it. And I'm just gonna copy this one. You're probably gonna be happy like that. And I'm just copying it here. Get it. Oh, look at that. It actually was exactly where it should not be. So, you. Oh, right. You're actually... What if I switch this to manual? Then this one should work, shouldn't it? No, it still takes up a signal. Can I back up? Beep, 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 beep. There we go. And you're going to be manual mode. And we're going to drag you a bit further in so things can come by. There we go. Got it. And now I am going to bring the other train in, I hope. There. Get up there. After that one. No one dead. There's a mod to undo landfill. Well, there's just water fill, but we're not playing with mods here. The only mod is the rocket launching, which doesn't really seem to have any impact today. Nothing is going on there. So you can just go back. They'll say, yep, that is a whole lot of nothing. Let's get the train stations first. Hey Tank, I love Death Watchers, keep them coming. Yep, well that's a good segue into saying, for anyone who does not know the YouTube community tab or have not seen it, as of tomorrow, as of this week I would say, it's going back to the planned 4 days a week instead of the daily, because it's driving me crazy that I have to do a daily episode. Yeah, that's the short answer to that. It is kind of rough to do that. Let's put all of this. What? I don't have that one. I'm running around on tracks and suddenly this one will pass. The infill doesn't have a path back yet. No, not yet, but suddenly it will, and then it'll run me over. It'll try to, at least. Station 2, this one does research. Yeah, it makes 200 science per minute of all the science packs except the space science, rocket science. Alright, so now we wait for my robots to recharge a bit, and then hopefully it'll build and I can send you out, send you home. On mobile, YouTube shows me a combined feed of videos and community updates for my subscription, but there's no way to get that not in the mobile app. Nope, it's not a menu. Yeah, it's even worse for me because the community tab, I can go to my page as you would see it, and then I can post on the community tab. But as soon as I post on the community tab, I can see the number of likes, but I cannot see the comments. So I cannot see the comments on my mobile and or cell phone, and I can find it if I go in a really roundabout way through the front page of the dashboard, community tab, then under likes, and then find it there. Or I can wait for YouTube to, after 3 days, go like, hey, your video has, or your post has X comments and likes, and then I can click on that one and then I'm brought to it. But clicking on the community tab where you would expect it to be, I cannot see the comments, which is kind of silly. Yeah, the community tab don't make use many. Oh, but it gets worse than that, Jeff. You probably haven't seen, but it is no longer possible to auto-add, to set up auto-add functions to playlist. That means when I upload a YouTube episode, god damn, this hair needs to go. Then it's really convenient that when it goes live, I have a tag that says which playlist it goes in, and then it automatically gets added to a playlist so that it's always updated whenever something comes out. But they decided that function no longer needs to be supported because it wasn't used enough, which means it's no longer possible to auto-add videos to a playlist on YouTube. I was like, why would that not be a thing that they would support? That's so whack. The playlist thing, not the hair. Maybe also the hair, but it's all right. Yeah, that's a bad experience. So it works for the ones that you have set up, but then that's it. Oh, you're just now coming back. Ugh. Yeah, let's wait for it to fill up. It's going to be... If you aren't done recording the green circuit outpost and bringing back the blue circuits... What? Bringing back the blue... Blah, blah, blah. I think it is better to bring it back to feed the red circuits, as it will free major draw from the main bus, and you should not need to redirect green circuits from blue. Yeah, I kind of like it the way that I'm doing it. But I see your point. Then it would be 3 lines, but the blue circuit is 4 lines. So, but eventually I'm also going to need it for some other things that just need to be scaled up. I've gotten a haircut in 2020. Oof! Wow. Pixar didn't. I can't imagine that. See, Jeff, I've never seen a picture of you. Maybe I have. Well, I do have on LinkedIn or something like that, right? Why are you here? You are so unwelcome. It's unbelievable how unwelcome you are. There.
Welcome.
D-Sims, thank you for the 3 months. Really? 3 months? You've been so active on donations and stuff, and then and you've only been subscribing for 3 months? That's crazy. Seem like a regular already. Why is there a train? Don't ask me. Talk to the train. LinkedIn? Really? Hello, Emir. What number is this? This is going to be number 8. I was sure. I have a mental picture of you, so... and that mental picture is not someone who hasn't had a haircut for 10 months, 11 months. So maybe I should just keep my mental image. And the mental is, of course, a handsome young man. Of course. Not too handsome. No homo. But you know, like, you can appreciate a handsome man. I haven't had a haircut since September, and this is what it looks like. It's a mess. Hello, train. Oh, I did it. I did it again. Redo. Got it. That's all the landfill we need, and then we can pop it back there. And you go home. Thank you for visiting. And then we need the next one. Oh, there. That one is not great. We have to figure out why that's not working. Well, the coal is kind of still starting. be grateful as I haven't had a haircut in 10 years. Mind you, I'd kill to have hair to cut. Oh, that way. The other way. No. Before I do that, this is why I... There. And that one. Get the corners out here. That is not necessary, and neither is this one. That means they're also incorrect down here, but that's something beside the point. Okay, by the way, the green one, we've forgotten about it. You're supposed to go over here and fix those annoying ones. And how are we doing here with our... No. That one. And now we can... That should work. So you can see we're just continuously expanding out here. I can't take this one or that one because I need this. This probably won't be there either. And that's basically how we built these kind of things. Have you ever played the mobile game Ingress? Nope, I have not. No idea even what it is, except that I thought that was the engine that was used for Pokemon Go. That's the only thing I've heard about Ingress and mobile. It's the same company. Okay, yeah. So that's the extent of my knowledge. Like Pokemon Go without Pokemon Go? Doesn't sound great. Yeah, I've never really... for me, gaming on mobile, it's like drinking coffee. It's just one of those things where I don't need another bad habit. I got enough of those, and I think gaming on mobile. I mean, I just extend my toilet visits considerably. All right. So what are the things we don't have? Okay. So some things and things and some other things. Whoa, that's a lot of things not working. Why is that even a thing? Oh, right, it's number 8 that's starting to complain. Ah, of course it's complaining. Go back. Good. What about down here? Hello, Victor Psych. I thought Monday was workshop. Nope, actually, it's not. Monday is not Factorio Day, as you can see. The exception is that I'm taking my Tuesday to make a Doom Eternal Day, so that's why. But anyway, I would strongly recommend for all the people. I think there's a lot of people who are just coming here, gotta go, oh, what are we playing today? The title is incorrect or whatever. Then just join the Discord. I'm notifying, and usually Usually, I would also say that my... why can I not figure this out? There, schedule. Usually my schedule is also correct, but... Oh, but it is correct. My schedule says Monday Factorio, Tuesday morning practice, and evening Doom Eternal, Wednesday Doom Eternal, Thursday Factorio launch, Friday Oxygen not included. Could be changed into Doom Eternal if we're getting stuck on that one. And Sunday is Factorio launch. So the schedule on Twitch is correct. The schedule on Discord is correct. That's really not more I can do then. The schedule is correct most of the time. Yes. I think that I'm cheating, I must admit. I have Vichu to help me on fixing my schedule, so I'll fix it, or I'll set it up, and then when he realizes that I haven't done it, I've done it wrong, or I missed something, then he'll change it and fix it. Alright, BGOP, I'm glad that it managed to keep you awake just a bit longer. Hello, Lord Ice. And we're down to nesting queue, 9, we're less. And this one has just been plummeting for today. We've been launching more than about 120 something. I'm going to need you to manually call me to keep my abreast of the schedule. Okay, yeah, if you show up, then we'll take it from there. Let me just check something. Yeah, so far it's been 130 rockets that we've cleared out compared to, but then again, it's only been going down, not going up today, so that's kind of why. I think we'll be knocking this will be less than 3,000. We'll actually be done in I don't know, a couple of weeks at this pace, because I'm launching 500 rockets per stream at least. Is there a blueprint for the station next to the main bus? So farming station? No, not really. And it's not really good, the one I have, so. Need to burn your signs? I am. I'm burning my signs. Here. Let's actually see. Look at that. They're just queuing up. Get that one in. This one's almost good. Still need something in here. But these are working, so this is why it's so important for me to do what I do now. Feed it more. Alright, so what are the things we're missing? Whoops, where's that? Whoa, that's a big one. Can you just go up there and take a look? Take a gander? Some smelting things and some, whatever, smelting things. Oh, that sucks. Not even 500. That's awful. Also, we don't have... We don't have those. Kind of a busy place. I will go in here. I'll request 10. Got it. I'll change this one to filling up. I'll put this in here. That did not work. How did that not work? How did that not work? Oh, because they were just consumed by the other one. Silly me. There. Okay, that was close. Hello, train. Basically, it's been an arms race between us making a huge base and Timbo making the data collection more efficient so it can run in real time. Yes, so far I'm winning. Yeah. And I also need to make sure that I get... Yeah, that should be enough to get it started. I will take here. There we go. That's going to kickstart some things. Right? Why no steam? Oh, because water. Got it? Right, let's see what we're missing. 35, 25. Done. Now there's nothing we're missing, so that's good. That means this one is ready. I can start sending trains in here if I have enough, and I can just go home. Unfortunately, I'm going to need a lot more modules. Or sorry, not more robots. There. See? That one. And then I need to build 2 more of those soon. Oh, by the way, the green one. Tweet, tweet. You need to go up here. Because actually, you can just go... I don't know. We'll go here first. What's wrong with the... something? Barrel production in the main bench? I don't know. That's what we're going to check out. We might be able to remember to check barrel. Why did you generate this world with cliffs? Because it was my 1.0 and I wanted to get the default experience for new people joining, and that includes cliffs. So also we did a vote on it and vote was cliffs. So that's why. I don't like it, but it wasn't really my choice. It was, but it is what it is. And where do we have our oil production? We have something down here. I have something over here. What might the answer be? The answer might be that I don't have any of those. Okay, well that's kind of silly, but okay. It's like the silliest reason, but also a very good explanation why it's not working. Oh, I'm absolutely blaming the viewers for it. I'll blame anyone, anytime, for anything.
More shall gather. More shall enter the fray.
Ooh, thank you very much. A new annual patron of Knight of the Path. So, for anyone who is interested in supporting, then there's the annual option. And I don't like calling it a discount. And thank you very much. Let's see if whoever it is has linked a Discord profile. If you are a patron, then remember to link your Discord profile. Lannis, ND, maybe you are in chat. Thank you very much, Lannis, and welcome to the community. Welcome to the Order of the Path. Lannis, there you are. Thank you very much. And you're also really a 6-month subscriber as well. Thank you. Really appreciate it. It's the Patreon's just the best thing. Best thing ever. You know, I have been saying it a million times, but I'm going to say it again. Twitch is going up and down, and when it goes up, it's great. When it goes down, it's awful. That's why I really like Patreon, because Patreon is going up and down slower. So where Twitch goes like this, and then Patreon goes like this, and that's much more comfortable when you have mortgages to pay. Like, I have little over half of the subscribers I had 2 months ago. That's awful. I know, of course, because I have hit an unreasonably high spike 2 months ago with the Factorio, but it still feels awful to see it go down. While Patreon goes more smoothly, and that means it's something I can rely on more. And that's why I'm also advocating Patreon more, because it's just something that really just, it's just really nice. So thank you everyone who has chosen to support on Patreon. Also support here on Twitch, of course. Not saying there's anything wrong with that by no means. It doesn't matter. No matter what I say, it's always going to be the opposite. Is always going to sound bad. But that's the reason why I'm putting more of emphasis on Patreon, because it gives me this kind of more sort of predictability. And the annual, it's a 16% discount for an annual subscription or annual pledge. But again, if someone pledges, let's say Len is pledging $10 a month, then I don't know if he's going to be here for 1 or 50 months. But an annual subscription, then yeah, awesome. I know it. I know that I can. It's just predictability, always good. So that was just a little rant on that one. It's also a better deal, yes. Micmac, what did you decide to leave your career in a big corporation to pursue a life of streaming? Seems like a huge leap of faith to me. It was. Luckily, I was moderately successful before. I would never recommend for anyone to have a stream of 2 viewers and then go like that's it. I'm going to drop out of my job. So I got fired. Not surprising. So I got a severance package, which kind of gave me a buffer to get things off the ground. And it was, whoa, hello. Huh. Well, hello there. Goodbye. That's kind of awful. Repair? Yep. I'm just looking for other places to repair. There. I got myself fired. Yeah. But the reason why I always hate the fact when people go like, oh, I chose to seek new opportunities. Did you get fired? Well, technically, yeah, okay, you got fired. So let's not beat around the bush about it. You kind of don't have any repair packs. Well, you do have a few repair packs, but not enough. Well, crawl. I would say a lot more than that, Angelic Jack. But it also depends on where you live, and it also depends on. One of the big parts is like, if you're 20 years old, you don't have any external, you live in your parents' basement, then your expenses are kind of in a different place than when you have a mortgage and 2 kids and, a car and insurance and all that crap, and live in one of the most expensive countries in the world. And it's kind of a different profile you have in terms of just... Okay, we got those. Cool. And everything's working. I'll just get one more time over here. Yeah. There. But anyway, I mean, it was definitely something I was planning on to go into this, because the reason why, because you actually answered the reason, and I've been answering why, how, but not why. Why was because I looked at myself and my career and thought, like, I'm 40 years old. I wasn't 40 at the time, but I was pushing 40. And like, is this what I'm going to do the rest of my life? Just getting yelled at, feeling inadequate, doing something that I tell myself I should love, but I don't. And just being all around miserable when doing it. No. So that's basically it. What was your work? I was a senior manager of an IT department of 40 people, managing all software for one of the largest logistics providers. And so I was managing all of the European operations, IT-wise. So mobile scanning devices, and like developing software there, planning software, like stuff we do here, right? And like invoicing, order management, fleet management, all that stuff. All those sort of company software that needs to run to have 20,000 trucks operational on the roads every day. That was my responsibility with my team. We were designing, building, maintaining, everything. It was awesome. The stuff we did was awesome. It's just that it was so little time I spent on that part. It was the majority of the time I spent on meetings with finance, who told me I sucked and complained to my manager that it was difficult to work with. And it just gets old at some point. And postponed you in you. Wow, how have we had so many rail and rail networks and there hasn't been a race yet? Aha.
More shall gather. More shall enter the
PostNord is
fray.
not one of the biggest companies and logistics providers in the world. Nope, it is not. Oh, thank you. Was that a new? That must be a new patron. Oh my! It spurred someone on. Thank you, new patron with a very nondescript name. That is perfectly fine. Let me see if you have a link to your Discord. Oh, I wish I hadn't that. Fresh poke, maybe. Thank you very much. Welcome. I don't think I can pronounce it. Protect the developers from the company and clients. Yeah, well, not so much clients. We didn't have clients to work with. We worked with internal customers, but we did cover that yesterday. Thank you, Mr.
Come,
for the Twitch Prime. Welcome.
We are building an army.
Yeah. Thanks, Spencer, and good luck with your channel. Thank you. Been enjoying your masterclass blueprints in my base. So I guess it hasn't been for nothing. Of course not. I don't know why, but I think it's DHL. It's not DHL. It's freight forwarding more than logistics, actually. So how many actually know the succinct difference between a logistics company and a freight forwarding company? Yeah. But even in Denmark, you can go to most people in Denmark and you can just say the name of the company. It's not big secret. It's called DSV, and it's a massive company, number 3, 4 in the world in freight forwarding. It's DHL, DB Schenker, Kühne-Nagel, and then DSV. Finally pulled the trigger on Patreon. There you are, Press J Polk. There. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate it. But it is it's a big leap of faith, and it's, yeah. DSV, excuse me. Their lorries smash up the roads around me. So terrible. Yeah. I mean, no hard feelings there. It's not my trucks. It used to be my trucks, but not anymore. Now I'll curse as much as you are about them. Right, so what we built, we have not built anything since we haven't thrown trains at it. So let's throw trains at the problem. That's what we do with most problems in this base. Throw trains at it. But the funny thing is that DSV is not a trucking company. It looks like a trucking company, but it actually owns a very, very few trucks. But they are just slave drivers. There we go. Okay, so I am going to see anything with X. We have coal, that's fine. We have, nope, we have that one's fine. We don't have iron. Oh, well. That means, yeah, that's true. This one is actually done. Okay, we need another iron deposit. So that one, off we go. Does you getting hit by a train means hitting problems with trains? No, that's problems hitting, trains hitting me with problems. I think going this way is probably... I'm going to ignore this. This is a meager 8 million. Don't care. Oh, yes, that's correct. Please admit that Nido's managed to make the trucks smash exactly the same roads around. No, but okay, Wildmeister, thank you for bringing it up, because that was one of my biggest point of contention and one of the reasons why I got really unpopular with one of the VPs of the road business. So I've been working, before going to DSV, I've been working on making planning algorithms and planning software for 6-7 years. Just the algorithms part of it, all that good stuff. See, logistics. And who goes first? No, you. No, you go first. No, you go first. And so when we were getting a planning software, then I was, let's say, in a unique position to provide input about how it should work and what it should do and all that stuff. So I was, among other things, evaluating my former company as a vendor, and lots of good stories all around in that regard. But then the business executive was the guy from Sweden who was a typical manager of that kind, who the kind who just yells louder and then gets his way, because he always gets his way because he's the boss. He's not intelligent. I don't know how to put it in a nice way, but he's clearly not very intelligent. He can be a good salesman, but he's not maybe not just book smarts. Maybe he's good at sort of cutting deals and manipulating people, but just anyway. So he wanted us to do planning so that when they were invoicing the trucks, they would be driving on the shortest path, because that would be cheaper, obviously. Okay, that's manual. Obviously, you want it to be cheaper so that when you pay the truck driver, then you pay them for the shortest amount of miles. That's cheaper for the company, so that was good. And I was like, all right, well, that's fair. So we can do planning on the shortest route, or we can do it on the fastest route. But you should be aware that shortest route means lots of turns. Like, no. Don't do planning on the shortest route. Do planning on the shortest route and send the invoice to the truck driver, but plan it differently. I was like, no, you can't. The planning system is an advanced algorithm that optimizes given some constraints. It can't just. You have to tell me: do you want shortest, or do you want fastest, or do you want a mixture, or do you want? So after a while, we found out that what he actually wanted was way worse than that. He wanted to use biking path for routing the trucks and ignore all road restrictions. So he wanted us to build the software that was meticulously built so that it represented all the different road classes, the truck classes, and all that stuff that's all over Europe. We paid millions for that. And he was like, no, I want them to drive on bike paths because that's cheaper. I was like, but you don't want them. No, but we want to provide the route to them with bike path, with closed roads, with or down one-way streets, and then it's their problem to find another route, and then we don't have to pay them so much. I was like, you fucking asshole. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to break this software that we paid millions to get so that you can cheat a haulier who's already barely making ends meet. It's just, no. I'm not going to be part of it. So, my boss got involved. Yeah, so those are the kind of things where I got in trouble, where it was difficult to work with. And I was like, I don't give a shit if I'm difficult to work with. I have professional standards. I'm not going to make a planning software that sends trucks down one-way streets, down bike paths. Imagine if one of the trucks actually do it, and they come back and say, but this is the path that I was given by the forwarding company. Imagine the liability. And what would he do as a business? He would point at the useless, stupid IT people for doing it. I would be like, but you said. No way. Not going to be set up like that. Don't do me like that. Hello, Wooden 100. Thank you for the 19 months. Shout out US Postal Service, yeah. It's those kind of things where you just go like, no, it's just not that important. It's just not worth doing it. I have to have some integrity. It has to be. That's a bit close, but we'll take that one. Just no. And you know, if you're desperate for your job, you can't afford to do these kind of things, and that's totally understandable. I don't expect anyone to just take a hill and die on it, but that was basically where I was like, no, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play like that. It's gonna be without me on that one. But it wasn't like, that was not like the deal breaker or anything. It was just like one more thing about me being difficult to work with. And of course, what I should have done, and that's also make it a lesson for you if you don't want to be committing professional seppuku, then what you should have done is do the same that my successor did, or is doing. Just lean in and go, I understand your problem. Yeah, I can see why that's a problem for you. And then just ignore it. Then you're good. Then you're a good corporate manager. What do they say when they quit your job? Woohoo! Everything's gonna be easier. That's what they said. But I had like the best phone conversation that's with the guy who I hired, that we just had to talk about sort of his career and what's gonna happen, and he was like, yeah, I mean, I like this job, but I'm not gonna be like your second in command forever. It's like, no, don't worry, I'll get you something. And I knew exactly what I was getting. So when I called him from the parking lot after I'd been escorted out, I said, you know what? I promised you I'd get you a promotion. I was like, yeah, what? Yeah, I just got fired. You got my job. You fucking kidding me? No, I told you I would get you a promotion. So, you got a promotion. Who named the stream? I named the stream. Hello, AA Min Gaming. It's just one of those when you just have a moment and you go like, I can make this a cool, memorable moment. All right, let's get you in here, safely in here. There. Hopefully I'm not standing on the tracks. Oh, I was so close. Yeah. So you got fired. Yep. Proud of it. I mean, this is another thing. Maybe it depends on the countries and all of that. But if you reach a certain level of management, don't ever quit your job. Don't ever. That's the stupidest thing you can do, is quit your job. Of course, if you get another one or something, but you really want to get fired. Especially in, let's say, a European country, just to where there are actually rules about that. Yeah, so that looks good, I think. I don't need this. We have perimeter defense. It's got to stop with these internal defenses. That is a vote of no confidence to my outer defenses if I build inner defenses. Not great, but not great. Whatever. We'll just hook it up here. Cool. And we need a lot of modules and speed modules. For speed modules and bacons. There, like that. Bob the SUV, I just can't see that name. You can also just get any blatantly illegal shit like that in writing and save it when it's useful. True. But I mean, the The thing is, the first line of it, and this is also a word of warning for anyone finding themselves. Remember, corporate HR is not on your side. I had someone who was a business director push me so I fell over in front of my boss. And I talked to my boss about it, and he was like, it's nothing. Like, are you fucking kidding me? He pushed me over and I fell over because I was not agreeing with him. He was like, and of course it was like joking, but he's a big guy. He's like, he's a big fat guy. So of course, if he pushes me, I fall over. And of course, if you're standing there in the business meeting talking to this guy that I'm disagreeing with, talking to my boss, and I'm presenting my argument, he's presenting his argument, and he's 2 levels above me, and I go like, but it doesn't make any sense. And then I'm on the floor. And then I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, you weakling. And I was like, looked at my boss, like, are you seeing this? I talked to him, and my boss was like, nah. I talked to HR, and they were like, well, technically, and it shouldn't be, and you know, it's, but nothing happened. And of course, who is my witness? My boss, who just is afraid of conflict, and the guy who did it, right? So it was not like, it was just one of those things where like, it's a toxic place to work when those things happen. Ta-da! Look at that. I'm renting away and also building nice stations in the meantime. That's actually not so bad. Could be worse. All right. Let's hook up some stations. And that's actually, we'll take this one. It's going to be 8.1. Second one is going to be 8.2. You know what? Maybe that's, I know what the next one's going to be, but I'm not going to do it. Wouldn't fly in most companies, and yeah. 8.14? Did I write 8.14? No, I didn't. Did I? No. Yeah, it was a toxic place. I mean, after I left, there was a project manager, a contracted project manager, who died from died from a stroke because of stress induced at work. That's how toxic the workplace was. The city nearby, the psychologists in that area, they call the company the Stress Factory because they get lots of customers from that with stress. So yeah, it's a pretty toxic place. Wouldn't recommend. Using refueling stations for the trains, or do you refuel loading and unloading? I refuel at all of these stations. All of these locations have automatically built-in fueling, so that's it. That's life in a big company. It can be, especially when the company motto is officially, but it is fit in or fuck off. That is the company motto. Everyone says it. It's either that or shut up and make money. Those are the two sort of mantras of of the company. But fit in or fuck off is a quote by the CFO, and that's how the business is run. So a loudmouth like me doesn't fit in, right? Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, it was fun while it lasted. It's an amazing company that can do amazing things, but I wouldn't recommend it for anyone I like about going there to work. Reminds you of the recent payouts from Coinbase. I don't know what that is. Don't know that story. 8. So we get the iron, and we do full and inactivity, and until that one, number 1, and empty. Go. Only the strong survive. Yeah. That's also like, do we have a toxic culture when that's our company motto? Maybe so. If you ever go to a job interview and the HR or the manager says, we work hard and we play hard, that means we're going to work you until you die. And we don't expect to pay you for it. But maybe there'll be some company bowling once a year. It's a immediate get the fuck out of there. Like an up or out company? Yeah, up or out, but at least up or out is they're frank about it. So you know that you're going into the grinder and maybe you'll come out, maybe you'll not. Well, you will come out. Have you considered working in IT for the government or state authority? I have not. I've actually worked as a consultant for a state part of the government in Denmark, and I have never seen any organization run as professionally as that. So people love to hate upon government work, but that was an organization that people knew what they were doing, they were motivated to do it, and they looked at the clock and go like, it's 3:30, I'm going home. It was such a pleasant thing to work for that company. There was Arbejdstilsynet. So, like, obviously you would expect that the worker, what is that? The part that controls that companies have proper
Your steadfast loyalty
working
is
standards.
greatly appreciated.
The OSHA, right? Isn't it OSHA? So it was for the OSHA. It was working really. Mr. Volpini, thank you for the 3 months. Yeah, OSHA, I guess. Yep. It was really pleasant, really cool people working there, and really skilled and motivated. It's just really pleasant. And then the attitude was like, all right, I guess we'll make it tomorrow. And it's just like, yeah. Because there's always too much work, so it's never going to be like, all right, if I just pull one all-nighter, everything will be working. Like, really? There's always more work than you can do, no matter what, where, why, and how. How's this one doing stuff? Huh. Oh yeah, we have iron coming in. I'm just checking. 2. They go from 81, 81. Here. 82, 82. Perfect. And the coal was just there. I'm just going to hook up the trains and then I'll take a short break. Can you do me a favor and show your module build for a sec? I'm too lazy and stupid to design my own. It's the same as I use in the Death World.
Your steadfast
so. Jack and the Beans, thank you for the 5 months. If you do everything today, what are you going to do tomorrow? That's another thing. You get fired. Sorry, we don't have enough work to do. I've been working 2 jobs for the last year. Yeah, I guess you shouldn't. You could have been hired for 1 more year. Oh well. Sucks to be you. That one. There. 8. Copper 8. I don't know if I would say I'm in a cheerful mood or I'm in a bleak mood, but I'm in a really ranting mood for some reason today. Sorry about that. But I'm also kind of feeling that we're being productive. We've been building a lot of things while I've been ranting away at life in the corporate grinder. Yeah, it's break time, but I want to ship off some trains here. Let's see, how many? 2 stone trains and 1 coal train. Stone. Stone to 8. Full and And that one. Empty. I'm hoping someone... Break and then... Oh, I forgot the base tour. Oh, no, I forgot the base tour. We'll do that after the break. So then it's even more important that we ship these off in time. Was that number 1 and number 2? That was just number 1 train, right? Yeah, that's number 1 train. So we just need 1 more stone and 1 more coal and then the science output. So that's easy. And we know we have it, so... Full activity. And I'm not going to talk about anything else. Because I need to focus. Off. X. That one. That one. Get that out. Number 8. There and there. And that one, not full, empty. And I only need this one. And then from here, I'm going to pick up a train. I'm going to pick up this one. Trains, but no tiles. Thank you. That's going to be the last one. And obviously this is going to... That's okay. Something with 8. 8 outbound. Until full cargo. Got it. Sweet. And actually now I regret that. Where did I send it? There, maybe? I'm gonna hitch a ride on this train so you can see it while I'm going there. That's not it. That one. Yep. There. Cool. So I'm gonna just do this, and I'm gonna let it be like this while I take a short break, just for a different change of things. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go away. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I'm back. You guys are back as well. Are still here, I see. Alright, let me see. They said those 5 lane stations are bad. Yeah. Yeah. They're not that difficult to make, these stations, but they're not very good. Point is, they can only go in from one side, but some of them I've been hacking, like... Nope, there, I've hacked something this. They're not very good. But, I mean, at the end of it, it's not really rocket science to build this. I hope. Right, so... two things. Tutorials for explanation on how to play signals. Thank you. I can recommend that as well. Let me see. Aren't we forgetting that the new employee of Nilos get abused a lot? Poor robots. Yeah, sure, but who cares? Alright, so interestingly enough here, when we send it out, it's not going to be the green that's lagging, which was the case before. And we have barely anything not working. This one. Okay, the coal, I was about to wonder why it's not coming in, but it is coming in. Okay, so I'm going to do a base tour. And we've been doing a lot of trains today. So we've been just dispatching them. We're going to be focusing a lot on trains right now. Are you hyped for trains? Because I could get hyped for trains, for sure. So let's talk about the base tour. So if anyone is still around who wanted the base tour, this is it. I'm going to be distracted 7 times, but let's see if we can get through it anyway. I'm just going to do something first. So does this count as first distraction? I think it does. There. That counts as first distraction. Good. You can count. Okay, so we start with our starter base. That's very simple. And we have... I'm going to zoom out so I don't see mistakes. It's pretty much the basic thing, usual thing. Oh, lane balancing. Shut up. I could put a lane balancer in here, right? That would actually make it better. And oh, please don't. Don't do it. Hello, Bush Marano. Yeah, so 2 lanes of steel, 8 lanes of iron, 8 more lanes of iron. On the other side, 8 lanes of copper, 8 lanes of copper. So 16 lanes of iron, 16 lanes of copper. On top of that, 2 lanes of steel. That's pretty much what I would... Yes, that's pretty much what I would say is a standard build. I'm actually, yeah, I have 4 here that I'm not using for anything, so I can't really find a use for all of them, but I'd say 16 lanes for copper, 12 lanes for iron, and then 2 lanes of steel. That's a pretty good main bus base build. If you build it bigger than that, then it kind of, you should ask yourself why you're making a main bus and not something else, because it's just gonna be too big. We have all the normal things. These are the stuff we built in the from the masterclass, except that I've just been smashing away at it, trying to tune it to be better. And we have all the signs here. It's here, it's not working. The reason why it's not working is that one is coming in, or it's supposed to come in here. It's not coming in, but we'll just trigger it a bit. Come on, it's gonna take 20 minutes to fill up. No, it's gonna take 10 minutes to fill up, so why the hell are you not coming in? Huh, definitely issues then. Yeah, 0 is slow. Why is 0 slow? It really shouldn't be. It's lack of coal? Oh, I think I know why that one is slow. Because it's not mining any coal. Okay. Well, you guys remember this. You're my outsourced memory. There you go. You remind me that we need to fix coal for that one. You know, actually, it's super easy, because then we can use this as a case to look at each of these locations. So basically, I'm just going in here. So each of these modules takes copper, iron, coal, and then some water from somewhere, and makes a rocket every 5 minutes. That's 200 science per minute, white science per minute, and I'm using coal liquefaction, so there's no oil, no managing of oils. This keeps coming in, and it's luckily easy. And then we can use this one too. This is getting kind of congested, this network. Interesting. Let's go up here and figure out where we have the issue, because then we can look at how I do mining and why it suddenly, whoops, stops working here. Good. So this one is not getting anything. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark this at, no, not yet, it's dead. And do I have another coal location? Oh no, I don't. That's the problem. That's why I wanted this one. Ah, so that's going to be 0. I remember it. Oops. So it's super easy to reallocate them. I just write 0. There they come in here. Then I go up to the old 0 and just call it dead. That's what I did the first one. Now this one doesn't have any trains because they've all been rerouted to this one. Ta-da! Flip the miners to the other side. I'm not going to do that until all of them are dead. So I'm just going to reallocate all of them. So when the other ones die out, then I'm going to reallocate them and deal with it from there. I don't flip them first. No. Because in this case, if I'd flip it, then I would have 2 lanes of modules next to each other, which isn't like the worst thing. It's worse the other way. Yeah, so that's how it works. And then this one should eventually get something. The reason why we know it is because I have this little trigger here. This one is counting up to 5 minutes. That's actually counting up to 8 minutes. And there's a counter here. It just keeps going up on, and then it resets when a new satellite is put here. Then it resets and start counting again. If it reaches 10 minutes, then I will get a notification here that says 0 is slow. That's the one. Aside from this, each of these self-contained should be working. I haven't measured, well, I did measure that they were actually working. The first one I did measure that's working. So as long as I get materials in at the right pace, it is launching every 5 minutes. But there's also a condition that prevents it from launching more than every 5 minutes. So that's another thing. So that's the space science. We built that first because we've launched rockets. We are launching, I don't know, 120 rockets per hour. And this number started at 3,400, so we've launched 220 rockets today. And I can casually say that there has not been a single increase of rockets today. So it's downward spiral from here, it seems. Ooh. And I'm got distracted again because I need the green one to actually fix this. Go over here and fix. Wow, we need another wall here, but that's going to be something we need. Why do you choose to set up mining outposts the way you do? Because I need to build this base big, and this one is cutting down a lot on all of the... It's cutting down on belts or robots, and those are pretty intense later on. I have done some calculations that if I have 2 trains, and I do this one, and I have mining productivity 25, and of course all of the patches are working, then I can keep all of these working. Timber, thank you. So you need a bit of support. 549, thank you very much. Increasing by 5, yay. Thank you very much, Timber. Now we just need everyone else on board. Then we can increase this number. Man, they are getting attacked all the time here. And it's because this is working, so pollution is just chugging along at this one. Damn. How do you increase rockets to launch? Donations. Like Timber just donated. Yeah, 590 and 49. That's the number, right? So that increased it by 5 additional ones here. Probably 6 because it was not. So every 100 bits increases 1 rocket. So it's the cheapest rockets you can find on the market. So that's one part of the base. I'll just build some more here. And the other part of the base is this one. Let's look at the one we just crafted. Here. This is a bit more advanced because it makes all of the science packs. You can have here purple, yellow, blue, gray, black, I don't know, green and red. it is such a political correctness. Like, oh, what kind of signs? Oh, we have the red ones and the green ones and the purple ones and the yellow ones and the blue ones and the military. It's a color. Although I can't say if this is black or gray, but either way, I call it gray signs. But anyway, this one is more complicated because it needs a lot more iron to feed it. And therefore I have 4 trains coming in here. And copper, stone, and coal as well. Coal is for the oil. Stone is for, well, so it's also for the military. The stone is for, yeah, the stone for military and for purple. The train here is set up so that it will have each, it will fill up entirely, because otherwise I don't know if they are building all of it at the same time. All right. And there, so it's, once it's up and running, it's working. As long as you feed materials in, everything else is taken care of. Psh. You're too gentle, Jeff. For me, I don't give any warnings. I just ban people if they do something they know is wrong. It's an instant ban. Hey, Les, thank you. 549 rockets. Cool. All right, that's 3. I only had the shortcut key for delete. It's like a big button. Just smash your head in and go, bling. Someone got the banned. Yeah. Don't care. And I think I'll survive with 1 less viewer. My counter's working. Your counter's working? What counter? Okay, so those are the 2 key things. They will all bring stuff in here. There are 5 trains of science, 5 trains of rocket science coming in. These are queuing up because they've been sort of building a bit faster. Here I only have 3 trains coming in, and that's what we want to fix because I have 5 here, so they are idling most of the time. Oh, the hype train. You built a hype train counter. Nice. Cool. I wish we could test it further then. Oh, okay.
Dear.
What? That went quick. Wow. 2 trains until arrives. Yes, you're right. You're right, Mr. I don't even mirror. Mr. Haxor? But I can't really do anything about that. Well, I guess we need to build Spidertrons. Why did I even... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stand here. Shh. Epic Geek! Thank you for the new Spidertron. Thank you. I need that investment for the Spidertron. Now we're up to 4, but the first one is timing out really soon, as far as I can tell. I'm gonna summon my train. To run me over. Probably out of rockets. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, don't start moving. I was moving on the map view. Ah, damn it. Didn't work. So, Mr. Haxor, did yours also time out now? The hype train, did it decline? Or, yeah, not, yeah, decline. Decrease. On your calculations. Yeah, so unpronounceable name, yeah. Oh, hello train. Cut it out. And then we go back. Nope, yet. Not yet. Still has bugs. Yeah. Damn. Couldn't even get that one off the ground. Pushing and prodding and stuff, so. Alright, we'll build this one. Got it. What's that one doing? The white one? Well, I guess you're gonna... you're not reallocating anyway. First realized, well, Factorio is my full-time job now. It's actually not until now. It's because I've always had Factorio launch as sort of something in the future, but now that Factorio launch is something in the past, then there's been no indication. Corrigan, thank you. Is that the code name for more cheap rockets? Thank you very much, Corrigan. Unfortunately, the other ones have kind of timed out. There's still a couple of in the active queue, but yeah. Thank you. 5 more rockets to launch. But no, right now it's true that it is something that worries me, that it's a game that has launched. It has peaked. Factorio has peaked. That's it. It's not going to get better than it already has. It's already on the way down. And from here on, it's all downhill. It might be a slow decline, and there might be a bump up again when an inevitable DLC comes or expansion in 2 years' time or 7 years' time. But it has peaked. Factorio has peaked. That's it. So for that perspective, yes, very much so. It's something that is very much present on my mind. And that's also why I'm doing other stuff. But it's just clear that Factorio has wait for 1.1. Not going to do anything. 1.1 is for all the people who already play it. It's not going to bring new people in. Yeah, but Factorio is a 7-year-old game, so let's not kid ourselves. And of course, Minecraft is more popular than ever, but it's not Minecraft. It's not owned by Microsoft. Of course, VOOB will do something else, and they'll probably do more Factorio, and they'll probably do something, but an expansion in 2 years is going to be awesome and stuff, or 3 years, or whenever it's going to come out. But the launch has happened. That's it. Right? So. Well, Spidertron. We need a new one of those. There it is. Boop, boop. The Unsinkable 2. There, that seems like an appropriate name. You're going to show us the rocket's destination in 1.1? I don't know what you mean. Would beat so-called sidecrafters release? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, no one bought Factorio for $1 billion. No, and I don't think anyone is eagerly anticipating doing that. Why, oh why did that not? Why, oh why didn't I take the blue pill? And why did I even pick these up? What is it I want? I can't remember what my gear is in this. I'm gonna have a few of these, right? 4 and 3 and one of these and some legs. Spiders have lots of legs. 3, I think that's what we can do. So take 1, that one, these ones. There, that's the gear. Okay, and we're gonna go get you kitted out. Well, hence the number 2. That's like the other one is called the Unsinkable 2, which is also kind of a. Cycle is a group of technical Minecraft players. They push the game to its limits. Basically, what you do for Factorio. That's kind of what I do. There's lots of people who do way crazier things than I do. You just have the benefit of being somewhat popular and get too much credit for that. There we go. Let's get you out there. Alright, so what are we doing? We're done with our base tour. Oh man, where's that? Okay, that's it. That's goddamn it. We're gonna build is it coming or what? Get on with it. No bots and spiders on. Correct, because they lose the robots. They suck. Come on. Get in here. Oh, I had another one slacker next to it. Psh, you can also go up there. Let's really destroy the base fast. Look at who's doing most damage. I'm not happy. This sucks. Go back again. How many hours in this world? 130 or something? 132? Well, it is the one place I don't have another wall. I don't not have a wall. That's some lasers. Now we can go out. Oh, right. That was why I couldn't drag the map. I mean, I'm just going out there and then it'll all be built. I'm planning to draw something to bots after we build them. Nope, because I don't have construction bots out here. I mean, I could have thrown in a few construction bots. But the grand scheme of things, it's the point is that they should not breach the defenses. The point is not that they will breach the defenses. The point is they are not breaching defenses. Let's get you down there. off to sleep. Thank you for joining, Angelic Jack. Exactly. The construction bots wouldn't have done anything. I mean, if I'd had like a global network and they came from the center base, then they could have built everything without me going there. But as it is, this is the way it has to be. And then I'll build whatever I can, and then I'll figure out what's missing, and then go back and get those things from the train, because I know that I have everything I need here. So still a few things that are missing. Some modules. Don't think there's anything else. I've been so productive watching you, so chill and relaxing, managing to actually tidy my desk and get my 3D printer back going in. Nice, 3D printer. Cool. Speaking of 3D prints, I have these things 3D printed. We did that. I did that right before the corona. I wanted those. So my little logo here on a that can spin. I think you can still see it, right? That's pretty cool. I don't have a wall, so don't know what you're talking about. Walls, I don't have those. I don't use those. No idea what walls are. Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, so this is nice and all, but I forgot all of the other crap I needed. Well, I can start building it out of this. You're gonna go home. Nope, go home. Let's go down here. Thanks for asking all your questions, chat. Asking your questions? Okay. Right, so that's all the blinkiness out of the way. We have... Huh? Oh yeah, you don't have any. Do you have models for them? I do. Wow, did I just make my unsecure base even more unsecure? Insecure and unsecure, they're not the same thing. Just realized. I don't think I have an insecure base. It's alright. You believe in yourself, little base. You can do it. You're a valued base. Don't feel down on yourself.
A kind.
Hey, regular layout. Thank you. Thank you for the 300 bits. The bits are kind of spread out, unfortunately, so never enough to trigger anything tonight, unfortunately. Green one. I'm gonna steal something from you. I'm gonna steal all of those, because you're not gonna need them anyway. But I could use your escorting ability though. So the point is, I need to go all the way out there. Go, 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 go. Good thing I'm not alone. Valmeister, thank you for the gifts up to Mr. Haxor. I think that must be... We've decided that's how we pronounce the name from now on. What? Oh, okay. It's just that. So, question is, do we... Huh? Do we block it off here? Or do we go one further out just to be in... No, we block it off here. Alright, I'm gonna do it now. I promise I'm gonna do it. The stuff that you've been Some have been yelling at me for a while now. That one. That one. This one? No, no, no. That's actually useful. This one, not useful. This one, not useful. We're always just copying from previous ones. This one. Maybe? Ta-da! Don't think I need this one, particularly. And I'm out of landfill. I'm not out of landfill, it seems. Good. I mean, I miss all the fun. Why did you? What fun did you miss, Gareth? Not that one. That one. Oh, we got the already visitors at our wall. Ah, didn't even make it to the wall. That's kind of sad. Right, that should be enough. That's Spidertron. You seriously underestimate the Spidertron then. Yeah, so do I build this one out here first? I think I kind of have to do that. No. Oops. Huh, what a timing. Look at the timing on this. Whoop. Oh, no you don't, you stupid biters. We don't have any radars in this area. Now we do. Why not atom bomb and bomb out all the bases? All the bases? You do know that the map is infinite by infinite for all practical intents and purposes. Let me just count. I don't have infinite by infinite nuclear bombs, and I don't have infinite time to launch and I don't have infinite times to corpse run when I nuke myself. And the last one is probably the main reason. There will always be cases when, yeah, sick bastard. I know what I said, but I'm also not really biting on that one. The point is, no matter what I say in a tutorial, there will be someone who will do their very best to say, well, if you are moving at relativistic speeds, that is not actually true. And I'm like, I'm not moving at relativistic speed. You're just arguing for the sake of arguing. And in a basic train tutorials, and the people who can find the pitfalls, they probably have other ways to do this. But I'm still gonna go correct that you do not need to load faster than unload. The only question is, do you count loading as one station or do you count loading as all stations? I need to stay here. Where can I get the rocket launcher module that used in your Twitch display? You cannot. So that's how. I don't share my blueprints from my Let's Plays because I keep changing them and then I have to keep updating them, and they are not good enough and they're not really up to what I would call my standard for blueprints. My standard is more the masterclass standard, where I've been spending a lot of time on tweaking and tuning and testing. So that's why I don't release blueprints for my Let's Plays. But for the people who insist, then patrons can always get a save game, and then you can scrounge up whatever you like as a patron. But I don't want to maintain blueprints for my Let's Plays. I did it at some point and I absolutely hated it. Your blueprint is 2 days old. You made an addition to the station. Can you please update the blueprint? Like, no. So that's why I don't do it. Are we out again? No. You need a secretary. No, I don't need a secretary. If I have a secretary, it's gonna take about 5 seconds, and then we have a Me Too issue. So I think I'm good with that regard. So get a male secretary. Then it'll maybe take 2 days then. Hey, the Nodder wall is working. It's doing stuff. I thought so. Yeah, let's get that one done. Yep. Nope. It's see, that's what is it, sexistic or is statistic? I'm gonna go with statistic. Referring to people's gender based on the statistical likelihood is perfectly fine, in my opinion, but I don't give a shit about that when people get offended about anything to get offended about. But statistically likelihood is a pretty good argument. There. I mean, we still have 300 laser turrets left. Nice. How did I forget that one? Let's go. Is it illegal to discriminate gender for hiring? Yeah, but then you just send your resume when I'm looking for a secretary then. I'll promise I won't discriminate against you. Dangerous to encode biased prior statistics. If 50 people in jail are X, so we can assume that X are more likely to commit crimes, right? No, that's not what I'm doing. That's you're implying causality when there is none. You don't. That's not how it is. Because then you can. The next step is then, oh, black men must be criminals in US because they are the ones in prison. That's a really bad way to go down that path. Might be other factors that lead it. Well, we're getting somewhere on this one. But there's still something in that whole debate that I find to be in, not that debate, because I don't want to do that, but in the gender debate, that it's what I think is kind of missing. Like what's very often being told sort of loudly in Denmark is that there are not enough board members who are women, and then we should get more female board members. And I'm going to be like, yes, but a board member for a, let's say, Fortune 500 company is someone who has 40 years of experience in this industry and has been sacrificing his or her entire well-being, family, and all that in order to put themselves in a position where they, at the age of 60, have all the vast knowledge. And statistically, if we look 40 years back, that was just not a situation that's very likely to have happened, because at that point there was not as much sort of equal opportunity. Not that there's equal opportunity right now, but you can't cheat your way to 40 years of experience, and you can't just go like, well, I'd like to have someone with 40 years of experience, but they have to be a woman. Yeah, but there are just not that many of them, because 40 years ago, things were different. And I think that's something you have to take into consideration, that there's a set of qualifications that are just difficult to sort of skip over. Granted, if you want a white-haired person on your board, but that seems to be the standard. Not saying it's correct, but it seems to be the standard. Thank you, Mr. Bennylol, for the subscription. Welcome. We're still more in women engineering. That's in I think it's actually increasing a lot. And if you also look at wages, at least the only wages I know in Denmark, women engineers, when they graduate, make more than men. Also have to consider interest, and also, yes, the focus is just on the board members. There's no one who says we want more male nurses, which is a perfectly fine thing. That probably more male nurses would also be a good thing, but you don't really see that. And don't get me wrong, I want equal opportunity for equal skill sets. But sometimes it just becomes a bit loud. For example, in the Danish equivalent of BBC, the entire management, they all look the same. They're these Karens. They're basically Karens, right? They all look the same. And they have a director of diversity who look exactly like everyone else. She's also a Karen. Is that sexistic nowadays? I don't know. But the stereotype, right? Now, I don't want to go there, Ganymede. That's don't want to go there. But when you go like, yeah, but you can also just look around, and you hire someone whose job it is to ensure diversity. Maybe you could look a bit wider than just someone who looks like all the other ones in the management. But it would be equally bad when a Fortune 500 company goes, yes, we've hired a director of diversity. He is a middle-aged, overprivileged white man. Like, oh, I'm sure he knows a lot about diversity. That's also a kind of a funny perspective. That is what made me give up your HR career. Why? Because it was just a minefield that you had to navigate, or what? True. Oh, yeah, well, actually, I want more. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Okay, we're running out now. And I... no, 400 should be enough. And I'm going to take 800, and I can't afford it. Okay, where are we being attacked? How did you run by? How did you sneak by? You came up from up there. Damn. Come on, intercept, intercept. Yeah, we go. Whoosh. Lost a few. Don't care. Alright, go up there and guard your corner. 80 hours per week, yep.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Because they don't enforce it.
Welcome home.
Jason, thank you for the 7 months. Yeah, the green... yeah, but I don't want the green one to actually build stuff. I guess this is just fine. Fine. Why did that event not go through? What event? Oh, nesting queue. That's true. No, it's because it spawned immediately. If you mean that one, it spawned immediately here because there's nothing in queue. Yeah, gotta say, maybe we'll just leave that topic where it is. Boop. Manual. Actually, I'll just send you home. I'll summon you when I need you. I want the other ones to keep working. Chewbacca, I'm trying to do the outpost science. Any recommendations? Trying to do the outpost science. What happened to it when I... Hello, Skillpun. What happened to it? My schedule happened. There's... Tomorrow is Doom Eternal Day. So when we... that means I didn't want to sacrifice a Factorio Day, so I moved the Factorio Day here. Oxygen not included is probably, but no promises, returning on Friday. So I want to play more Oxygen not included, but I don't want to play it at the expense of playing Factorio, because there's more people here. And that's connected. Where now? They just really have a way for getting by here. How did the rest of the Doom go? Sorry, I wanted to stay longer. That's not a problem. It went well. We completed 3 missions, died once. I think that's pretty good. So I'm quite happy with the progress. Oh, hello. Let's get someone up here. Actually, let's get the red one up here. The red one is more feisty. Suddenly I expand around the biter bases. That's not ideal. This is gonna be nice when we cut this off. Very dead. $280. We're not gonna have enough. I think we'll turn it here. Okay, where are we getting... Oh, we don't even know where we're getting attacked. And let's get the chamfer corner? I don't know. The corner. There. Continue to play other games. Thank you. Yeah, and I hope everyone. Of course I hope everyone, but I don't expect everyone. Okay. There's a few stragglers up here. This is annoying. Like, I will actually do it. So if they decide to sort of sneak around, then they just get into a barrage. So, do here. Nice with some variation. It absolutely is. Hey, we got another productivity. Woohoo! And I will just place the rest of these, and then we have a break, and then we're safe. Which is kind of stupid because there are no more biters coming in. At least no more sub-enforced biters. Hey, Silly, welcome.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Thank you very much for the raid. So what have you been up to? And welcome, raiders. Indeed. Playing some Factorio would be my guess. I am about to take a break, and we finally closed off the last bit of our base with not a wall. And it's... and I will do a short tour of the base layout after the break. But I can't do it before the break because we just need this one. So if any of you want to hang out, then... have patience. I will give you a little overview of what we're doing or how we're doing in the base after my break. Because I need my break in 1 minute. And I also want this one done. This perimeter done. There. Right? Okay. Also up. We play Factorio 2 and Space Exploration together? Like, so Factorio 2 Space Exploration. Ooh. Well, I don't know. Maybe that makes it better. Maybe that makes it worse. I don't know.
Our illustrious champion.
Hey,
returns.
Roundhound. Thank you for the tier 2 for 14 months. I was actually kind of wondering... I don't think I've seen you so much lately. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. But it's good to see you. Something missing up here. These two. Ugh. Got it. And let's see, what else? Only this part. Let's at least get... Move, move, move. So, let's see. Why am I making those giant squares? Because if there is a subscriber or a resubscriber, then biters will spawn at the edge of my vision. And the edge of my vision will be... At the edge of my vision will be here. So what I'm building is just basically covering everything inside my base in radars. I'll also always do that. And since I don't have a global network, then I have to kind of do it this way. I run around and building it. Something we've done for all of it. And of course I missed some random places because of course. Is there a way to walk while the map is open? Not including Spidertron? Nope. Not without mods. With mods? Sure. Oh, we ran out? Oh, that's perfect. Somehow. And it's perfect is maybe not the word, but it's close to perfect. There. Ah, that one. No. Can't have it. Cannot have it, this one. Much better. Alright, so we got this one done, and somehow that one is not... Where's that compared to us? We can... I don't know. Alright, so this is the base. I'm going to check that one off, and there. Whew. I'm going to take a short break. Can't you use spider stones to construct city blocks? Yes, but it is insanely slow. Because you move it there, and then you wait 30 seconds for the robots to react because they're so slow, and then you can build another one. So that kind of sucks. It takes way longer time. Alright, 2 minutes, then we come back, and then I can kind of explain what's going on here. See you in a bit. And welcome back to the last hour of the stream today. I'll be also playing Factorio on Thursday. Oh, look at that. It's already working. Perfect. Not a wall all the way around. So let's, for the people who just joined or maybe have joined and not really gotten a clue about what's going on, then a short update on this. Basically, the idea is I have a starter base in here. It's not really doing much. It's just building the stuff that I need to continue to build, like modules and trains and bases, all of these little things. Over on the right hand side, I have 11 modules, each producing 1 rocket every 5 minutes exactly, unless they're stuck. And that gives us a... oh, wow. What? No, that's 4. That's fine. That gives us 2,000 rocket science per minute, 2,200 maybe even. And over here we have on the other side, we can just have a look at one of these just to give a sense of what it looks like. Basically we have copper, iron and coal coming in, and they should be coming in before they run out of materials. I'm actually going to set up a new monitoring system here. Down here we have a counter that increases, and this one. Now at this point it is actually ready. It's now at 14,000, but it won't launch until it reaches 18,000 because it's only launching every 5 minutes at maximum, but it is ready to go. So right now this is actually in a steady state where it's just building up buffers for when the rocket launches, and then it starts another iteration. Pretty cool actually. And I'm using cold liquefaction, so there's no oil coming in. The water here is piped in, so I haven't a single train of water. On the other side, welcome, Anonymous, thank you for your gifting us up to a city, and welcome. And Anonymous Jura has shared reward. Okay. And over here, these modules are each producing 200 science per minute of the other things. So that is all the normal science. See, we don't want to go back into that one, right? All the other science except space science. Yes. So that's being built here, and only when the train is full, it's still the green. No, it's not the green ones. Ah, it's yellow ones. Okay, that's kind of good. I don't know. It's more expected, at least, that it's the yellow one that's lagging here. And once it's full, it will come. Oh, that's like way behind. That's not great. Now I got distracted on my base tour again. Oh, this one's missing blues. Why are the blues dead? Sulfur? Sulfur's fine. I guess blue, they're just slower, maybe? I don't know. Too comfortable in my recliner watching on mobile. Nice. That does sound like a very, very reasonable excuse. And that's probably also why there have been no hype train today. Too many people, too comfortable, right? And yeah, so that's what we're doing. All of our mining operations, let's take one of the newer mining operations like this one. They are working with direct mining insertion here, and we have timed it so that if there are 2 trains here, then as long as one of them is always working, then I only need mining productivity 25 to keep it running. And yeah, and as you can see there, it's actually pretty quick. I think these are being filled up, and it works really well when you have a decent mining productivity. Of course, it also means sometimes that they run out in unfortunate manner, like this one has completely run out. And therefore we have monitors down here that indicate what things are not running, and therefore we can respond to it, and sometimes do. And we have all the sciences brought back in here. That one and that one. This one's missing yellow, but that's coming. And let's see. Yeah, so here we have 5 trains for this one. 5 trains for that one. 3 trains, because I only have 8 of these modules. I'm going to build 2 more, but it takes a bit of time. Power comes from primarily, at this point I can say primarily from solar panels. We have 210,000. So you play RimWorld as well? Yeah. Well, I play a lot of other games. So if you want RimWorld, good thing there's someone else I can direct you to from now on. Like, get out of here. And yeah, RimWorld's just, it has no appeal for me. But, you know, I'm playing Oxygen not included, and I don't suck at it, I would say. Tuk Gaming, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Building my first mega base modeled after your train one, except way worse. Oh, that's nice. Except way worse. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to hit you right on this one while we do base touring. Then I can just have my little escort here. Not that kind of escort. I'm not a robophile, spiderphile, arachnophile. I guess that would be an arachnophile. That's not okay. I mean, no kink shaming, but that's not okay. Looked like you needed more power. Did it? Nah, I think it's okay. But it's close. It is close. And that's why we need to expand our solar power. So, solar power works. We have 1, 2, 3, and now 4 locations that basically just fill up all the idle space we have around the base with solar power. And landfill. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Techno or robophilia. But is it more of an arachnophilia or a robophilia? I don't know. Either way, it's not my thing. Why am I not using oil this run? Because I am... because I don't want to mess with a lot of liquids, and one of the things that I find with oil is that it you start building it and then it works great and you have tons of materials coming in, and then when it reaches sort of its standard pace, then you just don't get very much oil out of these oil fields, and they will run out and run down to the low minimum, and then no matter how many modules and beacons, you're just not really getting much out of it. While coal scales with mining product, actually doesn't it also scale with mining productivity? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it still scales mining productivity. But I just really don't feel that I get, like, this one. How much am I getting? 400? It could be module like hell, but I don't want to mess with liquids. It sucks. So that's why we are kind of, yeah. Yeah, so. Okay. We got this far, so let's go back up to this location. Cool. And let's see, so we need more of this, and I'm keeping these two open so that I can tap those. Red alert? What? What are we talking about? Red alert. So, okay, let's look at number 4. Why is number 4 idle? It's idle because the train is waiting to be unloaded. It's actually in the process of being unloaded right now. That one. Perfect. It's emptying the cargo, and that's great. How much? We still have 15,000. It's going to take a while. And the other warning is Science 3. Science 3. Copper. This one. Okay, this one is only loading at 3/4 the speed that it normally would. Actually less, because this one is loading. So it's kind of understandable that it's slow, because it's kind of not really having enough. But I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to let it run and accept that it's a bit slow. And at some point when it goes down to 2 fields, then I'll probably send it somewhere else. I am actually a bit surprised, because I feel that with mining productivity 53, it should actually be possible to keep it up. You had one red alert before the... Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'll always have things being attacked. Don't care. Well, I do care, but see, like that. I'm not going to react to all of them. Okay. And so the next thing we want to do, there are 2 things I'd like to do. And of course, since it's late, the most logical thing would be starting to work on circuit things. So we're going to start working on circuits because, of course, why is this one not working? Oh, because it's being unloaded. Excellent, I hope. What? You just left? No, you're coming back. Okay, cool. But it's 2,000 of each. Wow. Huh. Okay. How about an artillery train now that you have another one? I do have an artillery train. I just don't have anything that I want to shoot at. I mean, I could take this one and lead it out here, but at the end of the day, why would I do that? For fun, right? Let's do that. That's a good idea. Let's do some artillery train, just shenanigans. Oh, you know what? Probably don't want this many. We can take 2. 200. That's good. And they come back again. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Doom Eternal tomorrow. Both in the morning. I'm going to do more of my practice run in the morning, and then tomorrow evening it's going to be the DLC where I'm going in blind. So, gonna be really fun. The thing about Doom is just, it shouldn't be a game that appeals to me. It is, but it just awakens the inner 13-year-old. Like the music, which is not something music I normally listen to, and the FPS aspect, not something I do, but it just feels so good when you're playing it, and you're just changing weapons, headshotting, grenading, switching back, plasma rifling. It's just this flow. It's a rhythm game. It is. It's such an awesome game. It feels so great to play it. So yeah, and after playing it for a while, I've gotten less bad. Oh, Rail Planner, the bane of my existence. What about you, Tilly? You're also are you also playing it, or is it more of a spectator thing for you? And are you streaming it, or is that? There. Cool. Hello, Haramesa. Also, mods are playing with. Just do the mods, then you can see it. Yeah, I know, Sefta, someone said that, but you don't get it. It's the same as when people say you should try this game. It's like Factorio except different, and I'm gonna like, yeah, but I like Factorio, so it's the Top Gear one. Or like, but this is really good. Yeah, but I like this one, and I don't think there's as much point in just. I'm not gonna like another game like Doom because there's just something that clicks. While when I play Sekiro, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I like this style of game, so I'm probably gonna like Bloodborne, probably gonna like Dark Souls 3, because it's the same genre. And Ghost of Tsushima, because it's the same setting. But I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like other shooters. Just from the principle of I don't like shooters. And I'm still gonna insist that I don't like shooters. It's just that Doom Eternal is a kind of an exception. There. Did you reach the point where you get bored from playing Factorio? No, but I gain the most from the interaction. To say it like that. I enjoy playing Factorio, but I don't play Factorio for myself. I don't just sit on a Sunday afternoon and go like, let me play some Factorio. I simply play too much Factorio on as part of content creation that I do that. Imagine a sex worker. Just when you come home, you go like, well, I've been doing this all day. I mean, or a gynecologist. You come home and go like, I've been looking at this all day. I'm not really. I mean, I like it, but I'm not gonna dive head first just now. Did that make sense? Oh no! Well, not tonight, for sure. There, we'll call this something else. Since this is going to be the primary point of attack, then let's just do this. Don't even think it's necessary, but go back. And hello, Miss Timony. Good to see you. Here to say I'm a League player. This chat is much different than what I'm used to. Came here from YouTube. Oh, you're a League player. Wow. G2. Woo! I am such a G2 esports fanboy. I don't know if you are, but I am. It feels so weird to be a fanboy for guys like Caps, who literally I could be his dad. Well, maybe I am. Oh yes, I watch the Worlds, all of them. I really enjoy it, and it makes me want to play TFT. It doesn't make me want to play League because oh boy, that's not happening. But I am a G2 fanboy. Damn, they were playing good. That was. Yeah. It's funny because I only know all the big orgs from Rocket League, where it seems their prospects are very different. Yeah, of course there are going to be some that's good in one game and some not good in another game. Yeah. But in any sport, Korea is always the best because in esport, that's just the rule. That's just how rules go. Korea is just, when it comes to esports, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would also definitely, if you're then which Korea? Best Korea? Yeah, best Korea. Is that a stereotype? Really? I think there's a lot of things in the Korean culture that facilitates it. It's still very much the amount of effort that I have to spend on explaining my job to people around me as a content creator, gamer. That would not be the case in Korea. That's more of a common profession and accepted. So when will you launch? Will you end this launch series, and what series will be after it? I can't tell what's going to be after it, but I'll end it when the rockets hit 0. And today, it's been very much downhill. We started at 3,400, so we've been knocking down more than 300 today. Aussies are terrible at video games. Of course, all the servers they play against have horrible latency. I have Covrex. You have Covrex? That's kidnapping. So make uranium, but can I use purple inserters to move just one of the items? Do I need? Yeah. I can't explain that easily because it's kind of complicated, and there's a masterclass for that. That would be my answer. You can't grab just one. You have to pick all of it out and then you put back again. Come out this fall. It gives me all fall elementals to scout out new game recommendation. Cool. You have some robots waiting for a cliff. Really? Where? Can we get more accurate? Oh, there. Yes, right in front of us. That is a bug. Cool. Well, that didn't do much. See, our range is just not big enough. And it's going to be a while until we actually get better at it. This is explosives. So lasers, yes. Turrets, yes. Explosives.
Our illustrious
robots.
champion returns.
And then keep going.
Welcome
The mathematician, thank you for the 10 months of Twitch Prime. Iron Messer, I'm not gonna do that. I might do a tutorial on a mod, but like LTN, but I'm not gonna do LTN because I've done that a million times. But I will not do like extensive things for angels because it changes. And if it doesn't change, then I've already done it. I have to make the sound, sorry. There. This is not necessary, it just looks awesome. What's better, Angel's Bob or Castorio? Generally I like the Angel's Bob better, but Castorio 2 is really good, and Angels has sort of become too complicated for me to sort of really dig into. Alright, we got a lot of things incoming. Let's see how that works with our pure laser turrets. Got a few things knocked out up here, but not much. Okay, a bit. Really? You're not supposed to do that. Oh, it was this part up here. Okay. See, now they didn't even get a scratch. That was actually super efficient. There. How do you like for every clinger drag? I moved the map. I've rebound the map. See, I can't drag the map. I have to hold shift to drag the map because I rebound the keys in order to do exactly what I'm doing now. Zoom in. I mean, once you've seen one dead biter, you've seen them all. There. So, the fact is they will not respawn once we done it. Everything we can see here we can shoot at, so we can just start mowing down a lot of this. Just go like this. And then they start shooting. This is much better activity for late night than making circuits. What? Making circuits? Much better activity for late night than making... Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So circuit network things. Yes, but it's also just... No. This is from 4. Oh, I left. Ah, they left me. Whatever. It'll come back. Maybe I'll just spend the time on running up there. What is that? A mod? What? There's no mods involved here. How many artillery shooting speeds upgrade you got? They look really fast. Yeah, it's pretty fast. We got a few. Usually I never get any because whatever. But it's actually only 5. But it gets really expensive, so... I'm going to move up here because I think the top part will be attacked. It's still the same. 4, 2, and 3. Always the same. What are you using to destroy the nest? Artillery. What? Oh, they're not coming in because they decided they didn't want to come in. Here. That one. Really need nuclear artillery. That would be convenient. Alright, so all of the boom up there, that's what we got. I'm even gonna go out and taunt these. Hey! Pew! Pew pew pew! Oh, there we go. Here comes the party. Yeah, still. Is the train back? Nope. Oh yeah, it needs to stop the fluid thing. There we go. And it's just desperately trying to fill up. It's at 400. Off we go. Whoa, 11? What? 11? That's not 11. 10? Oh, there's also something up here maybe? Yeah. Oh, the green one went back, but I didn't do anything useful with it. Alright. How much does your research cost? That's alright. 132 for this one. 132? That's cheating. That's cheating. I'm cheating myself. This one's 125. And the next one is 127. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually by my own rules, it has to be this. I'm always taking the cheapest one. So after that, I take this. And I'm going to take energy weapons. And I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to take this one. And then we go back with this one, 130. Cool. And I think I should have my... Oh, here it is. Here he comes. It's not actually that bad. We really want to get to 1 million. There. And the easiest way to clear out these things, in my opinion, is you do this with artillery, and then you send out the spider turn to clear up the remainder. Because the spider turn can easily clear up the stuff that sort of stragglers and such. Oh yeah, we should look at it. They're just running away. Get out of here. Get out of here. Next. Nope, it's actually passing on. It's this one. Gone. Tactical retreat. I think that might be a reasonable thing to do, a tactical retreat in case this happens in your neighborhood. The artillery attack only increase cost linearly. No, it doubles every time. And since we're playing on Rail World, there's no biter expansion, so when we clear this, it's done. It doesn't come back, which is super useful. Oh, no artillery in range. Did it leave again? Yep, it left again. Mining productivity. Yeah, mining productivity increases linearly. Linear from a logarithmic point of view. Right, indeed. That is correct. Yeah, so those did not go, and I think archer shell speed is the one that triples instead of doubles. Probably because it's a weird number. Yep, 244. It's getting kind of pricey. And I'm stranded out here without a ride home. So you can see we spent 400 artillery shells on just clearing this out. So it's going to take a while for us to be clean up this entirely. Still time to do circuit networks. Woohoo! Oh, maybe they kind of decided to go this way. I even left like a very easy path for them to go through. If they want to try to sneak past all these turrets, be my guest. Oh, right. We need to make sure we keep this one going, because otherwise, when we run out of power in the middle of an attack, then you're gonna have a great time, but I'm not gonna have a great time. Keep going. What about landfill? How is landfill here? 900. Okay, let's get landfill train going into number 4. I don't know if this one is actually coming out again. I doubt it. No, it is. Wow. Okay, so this one actually had easily filled up 400 more. So we'll fire off 400 more shells. Nothing came in here from the attacks. That's kind of surprising, but also not surprising. So I guess all the biters just despawned. I guess that happens. It's better than they get stuck. So I'm quite happy with that solution from... Because it was usually that when you just attacked a lot of biters out there and they just flickered back and forth and nothing happened except eating updates. Come on. I really wish there was a better in-game power. Nuclear is too much UPS and solar is just boring. True. I think that a lot of things are just, once you know it, you know how to do it, and you kind of have to come up with your own ways of making things interesting. So, or making some mods or something else. Alright, so another 400 shells going out, but I'm gonna go jump in the train, so when this one goes back, I will hopefully be in the train. Let's see if we can also clean this up. I'm gonna take the stuff that looks like spawners. You hear it. Don't look at the minimap. And there we go. Goodbye, updates. 284. Okay. Well, that was actually all of the stuff that... Well, we're gonna get more. And I don't care if I'm being wasteful about this. Oh, this one was kind of wasteful. 18 million. They're not really increasing a lot in size here. Like 18 million all this way out. It's not actually far out from my base. So where are we at? 117. Okay. Oh, updates are killing me. Pathfinder is spending all my updates. Don't want it. And then it's getting better. Whew. Alright. Should be coming back online. Nope. Not quite. Should be though. That should basically just take care of all of that, and I will... There we go. We're done. Going back. I hope... Okay, I'm gonna try to zoom in here. Yeah, that's not great. An auto hotkey script. Pfft. Then it would probably click on 4 of these next to each other. Funny how you can see near click speed by the shell spread. Oh, right. Yeah, true. Lasers are working. They're working quite well. They just evaporate. Alright. That should sort of get us back in business now. Solar is something. Not quite. We need this. I'm looking for the green one in the corner of the radar, because that's the one that needs to be placed. There. There. Okay, so only when I get the radar can I expand further out. how much we got here. We got still 6,000. So I'm not able to consume my fast enough here. Wow. And what about 39,000? We can send a few more trains there. And there we go. Now we're starting to get the radars put in here. And then I can take the next. And I can also just start scaling it up. Unless I think I want to build this one. But if I do, then I do. The only thing I have to be careful of is this one. If I build this and actually bridge it, then suddenly they'll start attacking from that side. But we're not there yet. And blueprints are performing a lot better than not blueprints. So use blueprints for this, for landfill. That's probably not what I wanted, but okay. Well, I did have 35,000, didn't I? Hooray, landfill. All right. Something is definitely working, or something's gonna happen here. Do you have a tutorial on how to do the grid adjustment thing on blueprints so that they lock in place? Yes, I do. There we go. The link. Crazy Death. And let me... my favorite sentence. There's a masterclass for that. I love that. Love being able to say that. I love being able to say that so often. We're up to close to 30 masterclass videos. So if I could do the same for Oxygen Not Included, that wouldn't be bad. Then I just need to find more games that I can do the same thing for. Because that's kind of... I'm actually thinking that I really like... Okay, so... on the... It's late and I can just talk about whatever I want. I can always do that. It's kind of my privilege. But anyway... comment for that. So we reduced the common answers to an ever-growing list of Nightbot commands. Nice. Yeah, so if I make a Let's Play, let's say I record episode 50 of my Death World series. There's a core audience who will watch it. And I'm going to get 8,000 views in the first 48 hours. And then I might, if I come back to it 2 months later, it might have just made 10,000 views. Nothing bad about that. It's definitely nice to do that. No question about it. However, then my masterclass videos, if you did masterclass videos, it would be awesome. Hey Gareth, have you checked my YouTube today? There is one today about Metal Refinery. So yeah. Yeah, so, but the masterclass will continue to generate views, so it might not get as much in the first 48 hours, but stuff like, I don't know, let's say the stuff that's performing best for the last 30 days videos, that's main boss, efficient loading and unloading, endgame smelting, number 1 of the Let's Play, Let's Start Automating, the Spidertron, early game jumpstart base, getting started with trains and signals, city blocks, number 1 episode, Escape from Novice, and nuclear power. So those are my top 10 videos performing for the last 30 days. Order your main base is from May. So that's an old one. Optimizing early game with jumpstart base is also from May. So if it still generates views this much later, that's probably better for me to do that. My very first masterclass video, 136,000 views. That's actually not bad. What about my main boss? 220,000. That's actually not bad at all. Module crafting. Yes, bird fiber. I'm definitely doing that. I didn't think it was necessary, but oh, hello. Huh. Wow, that's someone has forgotten to repair stuff. I didn't think it was necessary, but so many people have asked me that I now realize that I should probably build something properly. We could do that in one of these episodes. Just build a proper one because we need it here. I'm not going to sit and design things all by my lonesome. There. Okay, so what are we going to launch at now? This one? For the main boss, you can reduce the view count by about 10-15k, and I watched that a lot. Doesn't matter. You still, well, if you, I don't know if you have ad block on it, it's still, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's actually even more so my point, because there's no one who watches episode 30 of my last Let's Play more than once. Maybe by mistake, but definitely you are going to, or not you, but it's more likely that you'll watch a tutorial more times, right? I hardly ever get ad rolls for your videos. Well, maybe you have maybe you have ad block enabled. For me, it's watch YouTube the way you watch YouTube. Enough people are watching it with ads that it generates something, and going like, oh, remember to disable your ad block. It's not going to make a difference. Very useful, especially when I'm not sure how to split something. Cool. I appreciate it. So from that perspective, even though it's a way more work to make a tutorial than it is to make a Let's Play, it's also kind of rewarding to have some, let's say, evergreen content, some things that continue to be relevant. I'm sure my LTN tutorials are still probably generating some views. And that's nice. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. Well, and then we just fire the rest in here. That should be enough. And I'm going to see if I can catch the train. It's going to be close. Oh, that was close. I did have that feeling, right? I'm not even viewing the YouTube vids from YouTube, or this stream from Twitch for the matter. Okay. No good about adblock, and probably more money. Give more for me. Yes, thank you, Sabriga, and also appreciate it. I'm also like that's also kind of what it is.
More shall gather, more shall enter the fray.
Thank you. That was a new. I was like looking. Why is there no warning? Thank you, new patron. Thank you very much. Let's see. Refresh. Let's see if there's a Discord name. I'm just mentioning it again. If you are a patron, make sure you link your Discord. Otherwise, I cannot launch you in the series. Retribution Owner! Welcome. Thank you. That was the Discord name, and it was in caps lock, so I had to say it like that. Lambo Chevy. As a new Factorio player, I find all of your videos very helpful. Thank you. Even the smallest trick in your arsenal is worth a ton. Complete noob like me. Cool. Appreciate it. Oh, and let me get out of that thing. And actually, I don't think we're going to take you out just yet. Okay, we're also finally saturated or running it out of this. Okay, why is this one not working? Again? 19,000? Come on. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's just like, okay. This one is at 0. Wow, so this one has launched or prepared itself super quickly. It's only counting to 12,000. When it counts to, it needs to count to 18,000 because 18,000 ticks is 5 minutes. And then when it reaches that, then it will launch. So that actually means that this one is insanely overperforming. The ironic thing is that it should just have sent them back though, but well, whatever. I'd like to see this one actually just working. This goes to 13 here. Yeah, 1 square. Maps are endless in the default. Yeah, they are, for all intents and purposes, they're endless. 2,000 kilometers by 2,000 kilometers. That doesn't even sound like much. Any interest in doing another space exploration modest Factorio in a few months once development on it slows down? That depends very much on what it looks like. I absolutely love the concept of building rockets and launching them into space and doing something on that. I absolutely hated the space science. So it kind of depends on what's going to be in focus in it. I absolutely hated all that. It was just like 100 items with weird names that you had no relation to. Like, oh, I'm going to need a black hole analyzer and then a cosmic interference matrix.
A generous bestowal.
DDSim, thank you. Covering adblock still enabled. 549 bits, thank you. Yeah, it's weird. Why was it 549 bits today? I don't know. But thank you, DSim. Thank you. Appreciate it. Although I must say, it feels weird that we've been maintaining more than 400 viewers the entire evening, and we've not been able to hit a hype train all evening. I don't expect to have it. Oh, there it went. And that should get it in here, and this one should now leave. That seems there. Let's see if it gets. It should go to exactly 20,000 and then go. Complete redone space science in the last few months. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah. Woo! It works! It works! Fantastic. What am I doing? There. Follow the train. As people in chat are already subscribers. Yep. There is a good portion of already subscribed. Watch the train signal video more than once and still don't get it. Oh, it's me for sure. That's I'm sorry, Joel. I bumped something together with guesstimation and a lot of trial and error. Somehow it works. If you could shed some more lights on why you don't get it. I know that's difficult, but I really try to, which is difficult when you have an intimate knowledge of a topic, to really understand why it's difficult for someone coming in. And yeah. Unique resource per plan sounds good. Yep. I mean, there was really a point where I go like, I don't think there's a point to visiting other planets. It's just a hassle, and I do it because, Yeah, 2 million by 2 million tiles. That sounds better. Here we go. Now we got the space science coming back. Oops. What are we not repairing? Ew. That's not something we bother with today. Let's bother with more. This is ready. And we also have enough here. Maybe I have an idea. I'm gonna get 1,000 more construction bots. Yes, perfect. Not 1,001. Did my completion give it away? What? Ah, yes. Boom. That one. Go. So I'm gonna go there to put another 1000. Ah, that uses IRC. Does that even work? No, no. I was thinking like ICQ. It's like, oh, really? That's old school using ICQ. All right, DSIM. Thank you for joining. I'll see you in Doom tomorrow. I hope so. I hope to see a lot of you here. I know it's completely different, but it's such a good game, and I'm gonna have some fun, so much fun with it. And you can laugh at my being how bad I am and all of that stuff. Huh? No, I don't have any idea how to actually get the game though. Yeah. Boom. I'll just go back. We're simply not able to consume things fast enough, but now we have 2,000 robots. That should help, right? If Oprah has taught me anything, has Oprah taught you anything? Need to look under your chair to get the DLC. I am standing up, so that's bad. That means I'm not getting it. No. Oh, this is not a problem. Huh. Used to use WeChat? Okay. I use Twitch. I think this is a pretty good time to end. And the only thing in the entire base that's not performing is this damn one here that we have been struggling with all evening, or all stream and all yester stream. And I really don't think it should be. It really shouldn't be that bad. I really feel this one should be fine. Number 2 and number 3 and number 4 is slow. It's the same ones. Come on, be original. Not gonna be able to watch Doom. Yeah, my motion signal gets that bad. Yeah, I can totally understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. But I mean, we're back some other time. Oh my god, Jeff, what the hell? I wanted to demonstrate what not to do. Wow, you're really taking one for the team. I think that you are just unable to restrain yourself from trolling. You've been behaving yourself all evening, and then you just had a sudden burst of trolling. Which one's this? This is number 4. Number 4 is just always slow. I don't get it. Why is number 4 particularly slow? It's probably because it's just ahead. That is... I can't see it. That's number 4. Okay, you're back of the line. That sucks. But there's not 5 trains waiting. It's 2 trains. You know, what's our science actually like? If I can spell. 1.6? That's mediocre. Oh, right, but now it's 2.2. Ah, but this is a problem, by the way. Because each of these modules need to be cut down to size. We're going to do that next time, because I can't afford to have more than 1,000 here, because then it'll spike up to 2.2 and then it'll fall down and it'll be more wavy, and I want it to be exact. The one copper train is stuck because it's rear cars now. I know, but it's still, the thing is, this location here is not particularly copper intensive. These locations, not particularly copper intensive, and it's designed for 2 trains with mining speed 25, and that works for all of it. So now I'm having twice as much mining productivity, but only 5/8 of the miners active. So I'm like, shouldn't 5/8 with twice the productivity be more, or at least very close to the same as... I just feel that it shouldn't be a problem. But, you know. What's the best way to transition from starter base to mega base? Remove everything and start over? No, Sharpie Games, I would recommend that you check. It's not a masterclass, but there's a video called Step-by-Step Transition to Master Base. I think that's quite useful. It basically takes snapshots of my base and sort of what I did at each step and why I did it. But I always do it this way. I take my starter base and leave it there, whether you keep it producing science or not, but that's the one that builds the stuff you need to build your base. Cool. Oh, research finished. Cool. Now it is time for us to wrap up. Thank you very much for joining this fine evening. It's been fun. I can hope that you want to check out the Doom I'm playing tomorrow. I'm going to do warm-up in the morning, and then I'm going to do the DLC coming out tomorrow. I hope it's out before we start the stream. So, yeah, otherwise, if you're only interested in Factorio, that will be back on Thursday, regular schedule, and then maybe some Oxygen Not Included on Friday, or maybe Doom, depends on how we're performing and how things are working. So, thank you everyone for joining. It's been awesome. Take care, and stay effective. Standing. Silence gamer. I'm always standing when streaming. So, good night. Take care.